I love weddings. You know, when love is in the air, you can almost reach out and touch it.
Yeah, and sometimes it hits back.
Tess.
Well, not all love is as pure as ours, Miss Wings. Have you heard that expression that love is blind?
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes it's stupid, too.
Hi, I'm Gail H. Harper, hi. And, well, this is my girlfriend, Dolores, but don't say anything to the bride because, well, I wouldn't want her to get jealous. Where is Wendy?
Well, the bride and groom have already gone up to the lodge to get ready for the ceremony.
Oh. Porter! Sir.
I thought this was a day trip.
It is, but you would be surprised at the baggage that people carry around with them, especially the kind you can't see. And half the time it's filled with the past. And looking inside can be the most frightening thing that a person ever does.
Keep the change.
No, I think she is.
Well, looky here, Mark Montfort!
Gail.
How long's it been? What, 6 years? I can't believe you made it all the way from Tanzania?
Pakistan.
Right, some backward foreign place.
You're right. Excuse me 1 second.
Well, it's good to see you. We'll talk later. We used to be best friends in law school.
Yeah. Hi, I'm here for the wedding.
Hello?
Montfort.
Mark Montfort. Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
The train will be leaving in about 15 minutes.
Great.
Pakistan. He did come a long way.
Oh, he's not here just for the wedding. Mark is on a mission to correct a terrible wrong.
Ah, and that's where I come in.
You make sure he rights the right wrong. You understand me?
Gotcha.
There's Susan, the old girlfriend.
The one that got away.
He's on the wrong track already. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Take lessons or something?
How are you?
Better now.
Oh. Good. Let's go.
Oh, hello. Welcome. Can I get your name?
Susan Duplain.
Great. Hors d'oeuvres and the bar are up ahead in the Sweetheart car. There's a band in the Cherish car, and there's a lounge right down at the very end in the Happy Ever After caboose.
Would not go through this for anybody other than Wendy.
Believe it or not, this is the wedding she always wanted. Trains, trees, and the lodge.
30-degree temperatures. Didn't you ever hear of a June wedding?
Hey! Does your mama know you have all of that? You save something for somebody else.
You know, it all started when I tripped on a roller skate at my uncle's house, sued his pants off, and now I am the #1 personal injury lawyer this side of the Mississippi.
That's great, Gail. I guess.
Oh, you're darn right it's great. I got ads running all over the tube. I got 30-second spots running in every major market in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, look, there's George.
Oh.
Hey, how's this for my slogan? Call Gail H. Harper. It can't hurt any worse than this.
Well, thank you for that. So, is there a Mr. Susan?
No, I never met the right guy. Actually, I did, but he moved to the other side of the world. So, is there a Mrs. Mark?
No. My life's been mostly business for the last 6 years. I haven't been in a serious relationship in a long time.
Hey, cutie.
Lisa.
Hi.
Hey.
Still gorgeous as ever, I see.
Same to you.
Oh, yeah. Susie, you have to help me with this clip thing for my vest. I look like a hippopotamus.
Oh, you don't. You look great. You're going to be a beautiful maid of honor.
Excuse me, do you know anything about computers?
I know a thing or two.
I'm having a terrible time with my computer. It has the itinerary and the guest list and everything on it. All of a sudden, I can't get into it.
Oh, let's sit down someplace, have a look.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
I really appreciate this. I'm just no good with computers.
I'm just no good with computers. This is the first time I've had to take a test on one.
No, it's pretty simple. Just sit down. Type in your password. Go ahead, I won't look.
Wow.
Pretty impressive, huh? Okay, you want to take an exam, so type 3. And you want to take your first year contract exam, right?
Right.
I'm not even ready for that test. Why are you taking it?
I just don't have anything better to do than study.
Oh. Well, maybe I can help you with that, too.
Hi. Doug Richards. Don't worry about the test. It's a breeze. I blew through it in about an hour.
No way.
Yeah, but I like tests.
You could be very valuable. Some girlfriends of mine are starting a study group. You guys want to be in it?
Sure.
I'll be in it. How you doing, Gail H. Harper?
Thank you. Isn't that amazing? I have to log the wedding gifts. What do you think I should call this?
Returnable.
Look at this. I practically got steam coming out of my mouth. We haven't even left the station yet. You know, by the time we get to the mountains, the cake is going to be frozen. So, you go to a lot of weddings up in Kathmandu?
Pakistan.
No, I want it.
No, I want it up.
Everybody else has their hair. Hold mine down.
Oh.
You did it. Thank you, Sis. Everybody else has their hair. It's got the thing on the top. Very good. You mean like a Juliet sort of a thing goes around?
What are the odds of all the people from our study group getting married to each other?
Really bad if you think Wendy's gonna marry you.
Oh, and why is that?
We went on one date. She forgot your name.
Oh, like that never happened to you guys? Come on, Dougie. You're supposed to back me up here.
I've got a theory. Some people are just made for each other.
Yes.
I can't believe that you and Susan never got married. But then, you know, Wendy and I drifted apart, too.
So where is Doug?
What?
I've seen Lisa, but where's Doug?
You mean you didn't hear? You don't know?
What? But don't tell me they got divorced.
Doug's dead.
What?
Yeah, it was a real shock. He was... Lisa, you look terrific. How's work?
Oh, busy. My dad's law firm. What's the matter with you guys?
Lisa, I just heard about Doug.
Yeah. It's been 6 years, but, I guess not long enough. Excuse me.
Are you okay?
How'd it happen?
Doug committed suicide.
Suicide? Oh, man.
I am so sorry. I thought you knew.
Lisa found him in his dorm room. He hanged himself on graduation day, and she's never been the same since.
They never even got married?
You'd already left for that job in Europe. Didn't you get my letter?
Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, apparently he cheated his whole way through law school, and well, then he got caught.
We don't know that, Gail. But we do know that Doug was our friend. To Doug.
How am I supposed to sing happy songs about love and marriage with all this deception going on?
Looking at them like this, it's hard to believe.
Well, believe it, because evil is just around the next bend.
All aboard!
Are you okay?
Oh, I still can't believe it. He wasn't a cheater.
Well, he plagiarized his last exam and he got caught. What would you call it?
Oh, come on.
Let's not talk about it now. This is supposed to be a happy occasion.
Welcome. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Go on inside. You can sit anywhere. It's not formal.
Is he? This is killing me.
His interviews are tough. He probably met someone and he'd unwind. Gail's available, though.
So, Wendy, babe, you, playing our song?
No, actually, I don't see Get Out of My Face, You Nightmarish Cretin, anywhere.
By Friday, you or Doug will have a job at the U.S. Attorney's Office.
No offense, Susie, but I really hope that Doug gets this. He's been wanting it so badly. And I'll get away from my dad's criminal practice, and we will live happily ever after on the Honey Bunny.
On what?
That's the boat that Doug's always dreamed of having.
Honey Bunny?
Yep. Calls me that sometimes. He names everything after me. His car is called Lisa.
Ooh, I'm not sure naming that old clunker after you is such a compliment.
Lisa.
Hey! What happened? Don't tell me. Tell me.
I got the job!
All right, way to go.
I'm sorry, Susan.
Don't. Nobody deserves it more than you, Doug. Not even me.
Okay, drinks are on me, but I can only afford beer, okay?
A toast to Doug Richards. May he rise from shaping the tastes of lowly law students to shaping the course of a nation.
Make him smile.
Over here.
This man I love with. Fluffy puppies, that's his style. This man I love with. He brings joy to every day. Our nights of love are filled with play.
He is love in every way. I found my home.
Do you like to dance?
If you're asking, I'm dancing.
It must be nice to see everyone again.
Yeah. Some more than others.
So when was the last time you saw Susan?
Oh, guess a week before graduation. I was really proud of the way you handled that.
What?
I know how much you wanted that job.
When I interviewed for the job, they told me I was a contender, but I really was hoping I wouldn't get it. The problem with being a U.S. attorney is that you have to work in the U.S.
What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking since you're going to be working in Europe, maybe I should look into international law firms, too. Never mind. Forget it. I didn't say that. This is embarrassing.
No, it's just that, you know, I thought you wanted to be a judge. Don't you want to? No. Like, the truth is, I am not ready.
You know what? If we don't just end it, it'll get ugly. So let's just say it's over. And it was beautiful while it lasted. And I'll never forget you. And maybe someday. May I cut in? I've always wanted to say that.
Of course.
Oh, there's one left. I'm going to get this one. There's got to be one meatball left in this wilderness, and you are going to find it for me. Boy.
I mean, it's right there on the screen. Hi, I'm Gail H. Harper. I'm Gail. I say that. I'm Gail. And they still call up looking for a woman. It's no wonder these people get into accidents.
I heard there was a slip and a fall in the kitchen. I think it's whiplash.
Excuse me, won't you?
Oh, thank you. Mark and Susan sure do have a lot of chemistry, don't they?
Well, one chemical by itself can be harmless, but you mix them together and they can be deadly. So you keep your eye on them and someone who is not on the guest list.
You really ought to make that trip to Europe someday. This time I
Mark,
promise.
I've been nominated to the federal bench.
You did it? Congratulations. Next stop, Supreme Court.
Oh, thanks. I feel a little sad about it, though. Every break I got came from the job Doug was supposed to have.
No. They had to replace him with somebody. Susan, they couldn't have picked a better person.
Thanks. You always were my biggest fan.
I still am.
You must be the uninvited guest I've been expecting. I'm Monica.
I'm Andrew.
Angel of Death?
At your service. So I'm late. I had to escort Mrs. Arnsdorf. She's 92, and she still wanted to hang around to see her great-great-granddaughter being born.
Hello, Mr. Halo. Where you been?
You know, here, there, everywhere.
Oh. Have you met Monica?
Oh, yeah. Tess tells me that you're the best.
She does?
Oh, yeah. She tells me about all of her trainees.
You do?
And how is my angel boy?
I'm good.
I want to tell you, you are looking good.
No, baby. You know that you're the one who looks good.
Come on, baby. We got work to do.
All right.
Yeah. I'm so glad to see you.
Good to see you, honey.
This song is for my friend Andy.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to breathe. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. But I say love, it is a flower, and you, the only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never, never really learns to dance.
I'm Monica.
He was my fiance. He was the greatest, sweetest, kindest, smartest guy. He killed himself. Did you know that?
I'm so sorry.
Everybody thinks that he cheated. You know, that's all they remember. That he was a cheater. But he wasn't. He was not.
Is that what Doug said in the note?
How'd you know about that note?
The note?
From Doug.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Anyway, I keep it with me all the time. It's right here. It's the only thing I have left. You know, he could have gone all the way. He had the guts, he had the brains, he had the heart to go all the way to the Supreme Court.
Lisa.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
There's no need to be sorry. You're a bit mussed up.
Lisa. Lisa, you okay?
I loved him so much. I really did.
Lisa, honey, come on. Let's go get you cleaned up.
I'm so thank you.
Come on.
I'm afraid she's had a hard time.
She told me. This is a difficult letter to read. I suggest you skip to the third paragraph.
I've lost more than my law degree and my job. I've lost my reputation. And worse, I've lost the only thing I know I was born to do. Be a fair and honest judge. How could you live with a man branded as a cheat? How could I live with you watching me grow more and more bitter? Just remember, I'm innocent. Computers don't lie, but somehow that one did. But I can't prove it. And I love you. Goodbye, Doug.
Doug was meant to be a judge, and he would have made a fine and good judge just as he was a fine and good man. But all that was stolen from him. Do you remember the final exam, Mark?
Yeah. That was the last time I saw Susan. What's the matter?
I don't know what I did. I pressed something wrong and it shut me out of the test.
Were you finished?
No. I had about a half an hour left on my time. This is my final. Half my grade depends on this. I'm gonna fail.
No, you're not. Reboot your terminal. I'll get you back in through the safeguards.
That's cheating.
Technically, maybe. Look, I can get you back in. What you put in the exam is up to you. I'm just giving you the chance. Nobody's gonna know.
Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me.
You're all set. I gotta go pack. I leave in a couple hours. Drop me a line. Let me know how graduation goes.
Sure.
Is that all you can remember?
Yeah, it was a pretty messy way to say goodbye.
You felt guilty about not asking her to go to Europe with you.
Yeah,
Guilty enough to help her cheat?
wasn't cheating. Well, I mean, sort of. I'm not proud of it, but it's not like I gave her the answers.
You gave her something much worse, time and access to the computer system.
To finish her test, she had time left.
Running into her that day wasn't an accident, Mark. She knew you'd be there taking your test, feeling guilty about her and ready to be used.
What?
Remember what Doug's letter said? Computers don't lie. Think about it.
Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me.
Okay. You're all set. I gotta go pack. I leave in a couple hours. Drop me a line. Let me know how graduation goes.
Sure.
I didn't see that. How can I be seeing that now? What's going on here?
Mark, don't be afraid. I've been sent here to help you see the truth.
Sent here?
I'm an angel sent by God.
Are you crazy?
Doug didn't cheat. Susan used Doug's password to get back into his exam and insert plagiarized material that his professor was sure to catch.
That's ridiculous.
Doug had the job that Susan wanted, and she used you to take it away from him.
No way. She loved me. She wanted to marry me, and I hurt her.
That's what she wanted you to think. And when she was finished using you, she knew exactly how to scare you into running away and out of her life.
Lady, you could not be more wrong. And I don't know who you are, but this is nuts.
Your friend took his life because of her. God just wants you to see how dangerous Susan is.
I want you to back off and stay away from me. This wedding's over. I got a train to catch.
All these years, Mark has been blaming himself for hurting Susan when it was Susan who hurt him. I hope I can get through to him.
Well, you better. His life depends on it.
I've been looking for you.
Doug killed himself because somebody got into the computer and altered his test.
Who told you that?
I was there, Susan, remember? I helped you do it. He was our friend. He was my best friend.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I had no idea he would do something like that. Oh, Mark, please. I was desperate. I felt like my whole life was falling apart. The job. You. I was feeling like I was starting to lose everything that was important in my life. I don't know, I guess I just went crazy. When I found out that Doug, I almost followed in Doug's footsteps. When I realized that I was the cause of his death, I didn't want to go on. Oh, Mark. Please. Oh, please. Please forgive me. I can't.
Susan, it's okay.
Monica! Listen, I handled a near miss a couple of weeks ago, and I found out something that might make all this a lot easier for you.
I'm doing just fine by myself, thank you.
But did we get off on the wrong track here? Look, I'm just trying to help you. And, you know, my first couple of years as a caseworker were pretty rough, too.
I may be a rookie, but I'm certainly not incompetent. Tess.
Don't you test me. Andy is my friend.
Obviously.
Oh, is that it? You thought you were the only angel in the universe?
No, I didn't.
You know I love you. And you know I'm proud of you. And I love Andy, too. Love is like air. There's plenty of it to go around for everybody.
I know that. But Andrew keeps telling me how to handle my assignments.
Sweetheart, we're all on the same team, trying to win the game together. And don't you forget who's calling the plays for all of us.
Andrew, I just wanted to say that my pride got the best of me, and I apologize.
That's okay. You know, Tess taught me a whole lot about pride, too. So, but I can help you. And so can he. Just go ask him about his most recent case, and I'll do the rest.
Hello, Gail. Been looking everywhere for you.
You have?
How utterly enlightening.
And you know me, that's just the way I handle things. It's a gift.
Mark.
I'm busy.
Susan? Susan! Oh, my. How are you? Mwah! How are you? Huh?
Do I know you?
No, we have so many friends in common, we should catch up. Over here, maybe. Come on. Excuse us.
Gail, why don't you tell Mark the story you just told me?
I just told that story.
Oh, but you tell it so well.
Oh, okay. This is all strictly confidential, of course, so don't tell anybody. Case I'm handling now. Brilliant lawyer, a nominee for the federal bench. He's locked for the job. Then he gets caught up in some kind of a weird scandal. It's a spotless record, yet he is totally discredited. So, tries to kill himself by driving down a residential street at 120 miles an hour and slamming into a tree. Future judge doesn't quite make it. And his latest mailing address is Vegetable City.
When did this happen?
A couple of weeks ago. So anyway, this guy, he's...
Are you sure it was the federal bench?
Yeah, I am. But the story's not about him, it's about me. So now here is the interesting part. My client,
Another life ruined. So it wasn't just a one-time thing with Susan, Mark.
You weren't the first choice for that appointment, were you? The first choice is having to get his reputation ruined. I want some answers.
He was crooked.
Like Doug was crooked? You've been manipulating people your whole life to get what you want, Susan.
What do you care how I get there? The important thing is once I'm there, there's plenty for both of us. Think about it.
Lisa?
I lost it.
Lost what?
A letter. Doug wrote me a letter. You know, I just don't understand what happened. I mean, I know he was devastated, but why didn't he come to me? Could have handled it together. We could have handled anything together. But he didn't come to me. He just ended everything. Not just his life, but our life.
What are you talking about? You moved on? You've got your law practice?
There is no law practice. I didn't even take the bar. I couldn't.
You don't run your father's firm?
I'm a secretary, Mark. I run for coffee.
Oh, Lisa. There's a lot of people who care about you, Lisa, including me. And I know how much Doug loved you. And how devastated he would be if he saw you like this. Be right back, okay?
Do you believe me now?
Where did you come from?
If you won't listen to an angel, then listen to Lisa. She's living proof of the nightmare caused by Susan.
An angel. You weren't kidding. Why did an angel stop Doug from killing himself? Huh? Why didn't an angel stop me from killing Doug?
Mark, you didn't kill Doug.
I helped Susan do this. I helped her destroy Doug's life and Lisa's in the process. I'm just as guilty as she is.
No, the only thing you're guilty of is trusting someone who didn't deserve it. Human beings have the power to make choices. And some of the worst choices are made in darkness. You made one there. So did Doug.
I wrote him letters. All these years, I wrote him letters. From England, Germany, Tashkent, Pakistan. I sent him to his parents. I never figured he'd write back. I was always traveling. I wrote about such stupid stuff. Weather was bad. Work is good. How are the Mariners doing? But it just felt good to know that I was sitting alone the other side of the world, talking to my best friend. Except I wasn't.
He was closer than you knew. You have a responsibility now to Doug, you know. And to all the lives this woman could destroy should she remain a judge.
I don't know.
You came back today to right a wrong, didn't you?
Yeah. I came to finally do the right thing by Susan.
Well, you're here to do right by Doug, too, in more ways than you know. You know in your heart what the right choice to make is, Mark. Don't be blinded by what you've mistaken for love.
Hi.
Hi.
We need to talk.
I was crazy to think I could tempt Mr. Clean. You were always way too honorable. It's one of the things I loved about you. You're right, of course. I don't deserve the bench, and I won't take it. I will ask one favor of you. That you will allow me to back out quietly, so that I can save whatever reputation I have left.
Oh, is that right? What about Doug, huh? What about his reputation? Doug's disgrace killed him, Susan. Well, you know what? You're just gonna have to live with yours, and I'm gonna see to it. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mark.
You know in your heart what the right choice to make is, Mark.
Mark! Please don't drop me.
Oh, horrible. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Just get in the front of the car and expect trouble when we get off.
Don't threaten me, you weak little man. I'm gonna bury you. You're gonna be back working at the gas station just like the day I met you. You'll never be anything because you don't have the guts.
I've got guts enough to make sure you don't get in a position of power again. That's enough. You were right.
So were you. It's not going to be pretty, but the truth is out now and it'll stay out.
Can you help her?
When she's ready, there'll be an angel there for her.
She's not gonna go down easily.
No, not easily. But it will happen. Just be strong.
Just wish the truth weren't too late for Doug. He was the best guy I knew.
You know, that's what I always said about you, Mark. God never created anything stronger than the power of real love. It lives forever. And you never know where it's going to come from next.
Hi.
Hi.
You have a good heart, Mark. You should share it with someone who knows how to love.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All I said was hi.
That's enough.
Well, Miss Wings, did we learn anything here today?
Yes, I learned 3 things.
Oh my, this is a grand day. Go on.
If you want to be a judge, don't go around making up your own laws.
That's one.
Don't go judging the angel of death until he's saved your halo.
Now, that's the 2 I was thinking of. What's number 3?
If you really, really, really love somebody, always bring them back some meatballs from the wedding.
Miss Wings, I have trained you right. Don't be shy, baby. Come on, dig in. Ooh, yes.
When you get back, please let Dr. Susan know I'll be calling you this afternoon. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
All right, put your fingers across the laces like that. Yeah. Now, when you throw it, you lead with your elbow, not your whole body. Like, right? But don't push it. You just you release it. Just right when it arcs, like. Ta. Okay? All right, now I'm gonna go out for it, and then...
Out for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out for it. You just get the ball to me, and I go to the goal.
Okay.
Okay? Okay? All right. Okay. Ready?
Okay, I got it. Touchdown.
But the paramedics have left. You see, I don't understand.
That doesn't matter. There's definitely going to be a death in the family. No question about it. It is Mr. Carpenter's time.
Andrew is here. Why do you need me?
What's a good receiver without a good passer?
Give me that ball. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Now, you've been called here to attend the death of a good man. His name is Joe Carpenter. And Andrew will handle his transition. But there's a secret in this house, and it's got to be swept out before this man goes. It's one of those family secrets that has colored their lives, and they didn't even know it. You'll find out more about it later. But the problem is, that secret better go before that man does, or the family that he has devoted his life to building will be shattered to pieces the moment he leaves this earth.
That's Kimberly, the youngest daughter.
So this is how he wanted to go, huh?
Yeah, at home with his family around him. And your job is to see to it that they don't kill each other first.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. with you.
I thought you were going to call from the airport.
Well, it just seemed easier to take a cab.
I wish you had called.
You look great, sis. Doesn't she look great, Kate?
She looks like she always does.
Oh, hey, you're getting skinny, big brother.
Trying.
So how was your flight?
I got here. I took the shuttle bus in.
Where's Mom?
We're trying to track her down. Mother chose this particular weekend to visit Aunt Laura in Florida.
I volunteered to stay with Dad. She needed a break. Who knew he'd get worse?
Kimberly Ann. I don't believe it.
Hey, Doc, what are you doing here?
I thought you were on your way to a conflict in some distant corner of the world.
Well, I was, but I made a U-turn as soon as I got the page. I thought we'd see you at the hospital. How is he?
Well, he's dying, honey.
And he's not at the hospital. He's here.
Upstairs?
I requested a nurse from the visiting hospice service. Let me get that.
I just wanted understood that we do nothing until Mother arrives.
Well, you better tell Daddy. He might have other plans.
Perfect timing. There are some things we all need to get clear. Better now altogether. This is Monica, the visiting nurse.
And these are Joe's kids, Kate, Kim, and Chris. I delivered every one of them. Measles, chicken pox, broken arm, broken ankle, and a few broken hearts.
Well, I'm sorry that I have to be here, but I'll do the best I can.
I'm not at all sure your services are needed here. My father should be in a hospital.
That's what we need to discuss. Monica, why don't you go upstairs and make yourself comfortable? It's the first door on the right.
Thank you.
Your dad signed a living will.
I never knew about this.
He asked me to make it up for him after his first stroke. He recovered so fast from that one.
No extraordinary measures, no heroic measures, no resuscitation, no intravenous feedings. What is he saying? He wants to die?
When he's ready, yes. Father's over 80. He's been stuck in a wheelchair for years.
He can't take care of himself. Your mother barely can, and it's been killing him watching her try.
He wants to die of old age, here at home, with some dignity.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't know where she keeps the sugar. Mother never puts anything where it belongs.
Oh, it's okay, really, Kate.
I don't know about this living will thing.
It may not be the choice of every 80-year-old, but it's his.
But, Doctor, what if he has a chance, though?
For what, Kate? To get better and die another day?
And this is what he wants.
He couldn't have been more clear.
Does Mother know about this?
Yes. She didn't like it.
She's controlled every other minute of his life. Can you imagine her giving up the chance to choreograph this?
Kimberly.
Well, is it just me, or does this feel less like a death and more like a getaway?
Is everything a joke to you?
If I don't laugh, I'll cry.
I've met your father. We're going to get along just fine.
I think we should take him to the hospital and wait for instructions from Mother.
Well, the hospital is bound by the living will. It's a legal document. They can't do anything more for him there than we can here, probably even less.
It'd be easier for everybody. No visiting hours, no cafeteria food.
And I'll make sure that he's comfortable, Doctor.
You've had experience in this?
Yes, it's quite a miracle. I always feel privileged to be present in the last hours.
Well, keep him on the oxygen. Try to get him to take a little water when you can.
You're not staying?
I'll be checking in, honey. Could take a few days or a few hours. Call me when we're close. Your father's gonna die. He knows it. You have an unusual opportunity here to make it something special. Most people don't have that chance.
Well, I wish you could have been more specific. Days, hours? All right. I'll set up headquarters in the corner room. Kim, you take the couch. Chris, I guess you're already living in the basement.
You are?
Carol and I are separated.
When?
A few weeks ago. I moved in downstairs a while back. See the kids on the weekends.
Nobody told me.
Mother told me. But then again, I stay in touch with this family. Now, I'll make out a shopping list. Chris, you go to the store. I'll make dinner. Then we can take turns after that. Kim, I don't imagine you've done much cooking in all your running around, so you can make the
I'd
beds.
like to order the large combination, no anchovies and extra onions.
Extra cheese.
Yes, and extra cheese. And what else?
Munchies.
Oh, yeah, a bunch of munchies, you know, chips and stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's good, a carton. It's 406 Grand Avenue West. Yeah, right, that's fine.
Kim, didn't you hear me?
Kate, my father is dying. I am not going to spend his last hours putting hospital corners on the guest room beds and sitting around the dinner table eating your idea of a wholesome meal. You want me? I'll be upstairs next to Daddy.
It's a kind of a combination Death Watch Come As You Are Pizza Party family reunion thing. I've never been to one before. I guess we're gonna have to play it by ear.
You have been a very big help today, Katie.
When is Mommy coming for her surprise?
Well, as soon as her book club gets out. Any minute.
What's a book club?
Well, you know how Mommy goes away for a little while on Friday afternoons? She goes and visits other ladies who like to talk about the books they've read.
I can read.
Yes, you can. And you're going to be a great reader, just like Mommy.
W A L L A P A P. I'm hungry. E R. That spells decorate. I can read. See, Daddy? Daddy?
Good for you, honey. Good for you. Tell you what, let's go get some pizza.
Pizza! Yay! Pizza, 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 pizza.
Asleep?
Yeah. What did you mean when you said that death was a miracle?
Death? Oh, it's probably the most real thing that happens on Earth. It's awesome and profound. Like a birth. A soul passing from one realm to another. You can welcome death with wonder and respect, or you can fight it with fear and regret. Dying with regret, I've learned, is hardest of all. For everyone. Hello, Mr. Carpenter. My name is Monica, and I'm going to be looking after you. Helping you down the road, so to speak.
Angel.
Dad? It's Kimmy. I'm here.
I'll be right back.
Hi, Daddy. Dr. Chappell told us about the living will. I just want to make sure it's what you really want. I don't know if I'm going to get another chance to be alone with you, Daddy, but I just want you to know, if you have to go, I understand. I don't want you to hurt. But you're the only one in this family that I really feel related to, you know? I don't want you to suffer anymore at all, Daddy. But I think that I'm going to.
It's important. You need to know. I have to tell you.
What?
The truth. The truth. It's not too bad.
What truth?
Someday, you'll find out.
Your pizza's here.
Can you pay for it?
It's your pizza. You pay them. Besides, I only have a 50.
Hold on. I'll be right back, okay?
I'm back in this house 10 minutes, and you're already acting like Mom.
No, I'm not. Besides, I didn't order the pizza. Yeah, but I bet you expect to eat some.
How do you do, Mr. Carpenter? My name's Andrew.
Death?
Yes. I'm an angel. And I guess you can say that this is my specialty. Monica's an angel, too. And we've been sent here to help your family make this passing with you.
Afraid? Afraid, Death?
Oh, no. No. Never. Besides, do I look scary to you?
Father.
Okay. Now, we're going to take this in steps. And some of the steps are not going to be easy. But remember, no fear.
Talk to Kim? Can't go.
Kim's not going anywhere, Father. He's hallucinating.
Father? Mr. Carpenter? What's going on? Mr. Carpenter? Father's having a small stroke.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Carpenter? Can you hear me? Mr. Carpenter, can you blink for me?
Daddy, what were you going to tell me?
What?
He was trying to tell me something. He wanted me to know something. And I blew it. I thought I had more time.
Everybody always does.
Figures. Nothing important ever really gets said in this family. Honesty might kill us all for good.
You seem honest enough.
Well, I'm the exception. Always have been.
Good afternoon. I'm looking for Ms. Catherine Carpenter Dorfenbacher.
Come on with me. She's my sister.
Mother called. She's got a midnight flight that'll get her in first thing in the morning with a layover in Atlanta. Chris can pick her up.
This lady says that you're redecorating.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Please, come in.
Thank you.
Kate, what's going on?
I'm here. I have the time. This wallpaper has been around since before you were born. Besides, it'll be a nice surprise for Mother.
Is this where you want to be when your father dies? Down in the kitchen, looking at wallpaper samples?
He's not going to die tonight.
You know, maybe I should come back at another time.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Sit down. Please.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, man. You are freezing. Hold on. I'll get you a blanket, Dad.
President Kennedy didn't even wear one at his own inauguration. A lot of guys stopped wearing hats after that, but I didn't stop, just on general principles. I couldn't imagine letting my head get cold for the rest of my life just because some fella in Washington didn't want to muss up his hair. Man's got to have a few things that are his own, you know, Chris. Got a nice suit, good hat, able to polish your shoes on Sunday morning. And not to mention, a few small avenues of self-expression.
Mom really hates that tie, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Chris, this is it. These are going to be your last hours with the man. I think you better say it now.
I wanted to thank you. You taught me so much. And I don't know if anybody's ever told you, but you lived a very good life. You're a good man.
Did you ever think of him as a strong man?
I have a confession to make. I never really thought of you as a strong person. Patient, maybe. But how could a strong man live with a woman like Mother?
Maybe that's the only kind of man who could.
All of a sudden, I'm starting to think it took more strength to stick with it. You know how to sit back, duck, and ride it out. I'm not so good at that. But I'd like to know, was it worth it, Dad? Hanging in there all these years? What did you get out of it?
Chris. He got you. Just let me get this straight. We're going to replace the wallpaper in the kitchen.
Yes, with the same pattern.
If it's available, which I very seriously doubt.
I understand that. And in the hallway?
Well, I will have the estimate for the fabric wall covering tomorrow. Now, in here?
Well, I was actually thinking of recovering. You do upholstery, I hope.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. Because I think we're going to have to start all over again in here.
Skies will seem more blue. Down in Lover's Lane, my dearie.
Wait. Kimmy? Kimmy, come join us. Come on, you can sing my part with me.
She wants her own part.
There are only 4 parts in 4-part harmony, Kimberly.
Okay, well, you be the critic, okay, honey? Give us your opinion.
Smile the while you kiss beside you.
So we're going with the rustic Ralph Lauren?
Lauren.
Right. The Lauren, if I can get the slip covers in green.
Yes, but more green than red, not red than green.
Yeah. What you said. Now, in here?
Well, I was actually thinking of recovering. You do upholstery, I hope.
Oh, yes.
Good. Because I think we're going to have to start all over again in here.
Am I beat? That woman looked through every swatch and sample this side of heaven. I will never get over how humans find new ways to grieve. How we doing, baby?
It won't be long now.
And the secret's not out yet?
Did you say something?
Oh, never mind.
Mr. Carpenter, your time is at hand. It's gonna be a long night, but you have got the best angels in the business working on this. And I promise you, God has heard your prayers, and we'll have this all cleaned up real good before you go.
Why is it all closed up in here like death?
Well, it's a theme party, Kate.
I hope to God he didn't hear that.
He probably did. Somewhere deep inside, he's probably cracking up.
His temperature went up during the night. His pulse is very low. I think we're getting close.
What are you doing?
Getting his suit ready.
For what?
What do you think?
Keep your voice down.
What for? Daddy knows. Don't you, Daddy? Yeah. Chris is getting his suit ready for his funeral. This is the one you wanted, right?
This is outrageous. It's cruel. Stop it.
Why, Kate? He's dying. He knows it, we know it. Why can't we talk about something real for once in this family? This is what he wants. This is why we're here. He wants to die in this house with us. But he can't if we pretend that it's not happening. You know, you're in denial, Kate. Serious denial.
Yeah, well, you're damn right I'm in denial. And what's wrong with denial anyway? Denial is highly underrated.
I found it. Here it is, right in his pocket.
Oh, my God. Put it away.
Why should I? It's his favorite.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
If Daddy wants it, then Daddy gets it.
You're not
right?
putting that ugly tie on my father.
You just try and stop me.
Back off, Kate. You can't come in here and make all the decisions just because you got an attaché case. Who do you think you are?
I'm his daughter.
Well, so am I.
No, you're not.
What the hell is going on in here?
Hey, Mom.
Now, what is all this racket? I did not raise mutes.
Is it true?
Is what true?
He's not my father?
No.
Oh, my God. My God, my God. Daddy.
I assume he's heard everything.
Nice going, Kate.
You knew?
I never told him.
You didn't have to. It doesn't take a rocket scientist.
That explains everything. I never felt like part of this family because I wasn't part of this family.
Kim.
Oh, honestly.
Everybody shut up. Who are you?
I'm Monica.
Welcome to the family secret, Monica. Tell me straight. What are we looking at?
A few hours.
Is he lucid?
Well, he's had a series of small strokes. He can hear, but he can't respond, except through his eyes.
He has great eyes. That's all we ever needed to communicate. Right, Bucci? Will somebody please tell me why I can't take 2 days for myself for the first time in 6 years without the whole family going to hell in a handbasket?
Didn't take a handbasket, Mother.
We've got a mess here, Joe. I gotta clean it up and then I'll get back to you. Do you think you can hang on for me, baby? I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to put on my slippers. I'm going to make some tea. Then there will be a family conference in the kitchen in 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't forget your attaché case. Whatever the real story is, Kim, I just want you to know. You're still my sis.
Is that what you were trying to tell me? You wanted me to know? Or did you just find out too? What? You know, in some funny way, I think I always knew.
I guess that's the thing about family secrets. Nobody talks, but everybody knows.
Do you believe in God, Monica?
Belief hardly begins to describe it.
All I ever wanted was to just feel comfortable in this family. When I was a kid and I'd blow out my birthday candles every year, that was my wish. And whenever we'd pray, that was my prayer.
I would put my money on the prayers over the candles.
Doesn't matter. Either way, it never happened.
Well, that depends when you think never began. I mean, you wanted to drive a car when you were 8 years old. But thank God he didn't answer that prayer, huh? All prayers are answered, Kim. It's just sometimes the answer is no. But sometimes the answer is not yet.
Kim.
I'll be back.
Sometimes the answer is no, sometimes the answer is not yet.
What, are you making fun of me?
No, I think you did great. Joe, she did great, didn't she? See?
Andrew, what do you think the chances are of a special dispensation?
Monica, I don't know.
It's worth trying, huh? Because sometimes the answer is yes.
So there was no book club?
No. Just Friday afternoons with Tony.
Daddy's old partner? How could you do that to Daddy?
I'm not proud of it, Kimberly. But I forgave myself. I hope one day you'll be able to, too.
How long did it last?
A couple of years. Then your father got that job, remember? I know you were too young to remember, Chris. But Kate, you do. Joe and Tony had been partners for 9 years, and then one day Joe walks in and says he's got another job. For less pay, more work, and with a company he hated. That's when I knew he knew. That's when it ended.
But you didn't say anything.
We never discussed it. He could have left. He could have thrown me out. But he just kept on loving me instead. When you were born, Tony stayed with Joe in the waiting room. He was so afraid you'd be a boy who would grow up and look like him. That's the first thing he asked. Boy or girl? But do you know what Joe asked? How's my wife? And you knew all this time, Kate? How?
Remember when I dated Billy Warchowski?
With that boy with the bad skin?
His father owned the Riverview Motel.
That kid always did look at me funny.
Well, it wasn't much of a leap, Mother, to figure out the rest.
Yeah, me being the rest.
That's not what I meant.
Tony Laneri. So, now you're Italian, Kimmy.
Don't you think that this is something we should discuss in private, just the two of us?
Everybody here knows.
Why is it in this family that every secret is a matter of public record, but the most obvious problems never get discussed at all?
We're dysfunctional? It's just a guess.
So, I'm not a carpenter anymore.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Kim, of course you are.
Man, Dad is really something. If it were me, I would have walked out.
You did walk out.
That's not the point. I had reasons.
So what? People nowadays bail out at every bump in the road. Not like the old days. People couldn't afford to break up every time the going was tough.
Well, that's easy for you to say. Obviously, the old days weren't that tough for you.
You can't judge a marriage until you're in it.
Well, you can't judge a family until you're in it either.
Hello? Hello? Good news. I got all the pillows and the bolsters
and the matching drapes, and the wallpaper is on order. You are looking at the Swatch Queen of Ralph Lauren.
Lauren.
You got any more of that tea left?
I was so young and so stupid and scared to death.
So you decided to pretend it never happened.
That's right.
But you had this little human being running around the house every day reminding you of what you'd done.
I couldn't let her get too close.
Oh, you couldn't let anybody get close. Not your husband, not any of your children. Loving them would have been dangerous. So you had to control them and protect your secret. That's the trouble with secret, sweetie. If you let somebody in your heart, they're gonna find out what's in there. So your family paid the price. You got a son who mistakes your husband's strength for weakness. You got a daughter that doesn't know where you end and she begins. And you've got this little girl trapped inside of Kim, crying, begging to know that she belongs in this home. Not to mention a wonderful man upstairs who deserves to die in peace.
It's too late for that.
Oh, no. No. The peace is just beginning.
How did I end up spilling my guts to an interior decorator?
Well, I was just about to tell you about that. You see,
Go get him, girl.
Will someone please explain what's going on?
well, first, in case it's still not clear, I am not an interior decorator, and Monica is not a nurse. We're angels. God has sent us here to bring your father home. To be perfectly accurate, there's another angel that will escort him when the time comes. But all of us, we've got a lot of business to take care of before then. You may want to sit down, darling.
I'm confused.
Well, that's abundantly clear. But God is not the author of confusion. He likes to write happy endings.
Then Dad is okay and this is some kind of miracle?
Well, technically, this is what we call a special dispensation. Your father is going to die, Chris. And you may conclude from the presence of the angels here that This is not a bad thing. Or at least it doesn't have to be. I'm going to turn this assignment over to Monica. She needs the experience. Go ahead, baby.
Well, as families go, you have a pretty good one. But it almost broke under the strain of this secret. Kate, you missed out on the joys of being a sister trying to protect your mother. And Chris, your suspicions about your mother have become terrible, destructive suspicions about your own wife. Kim, you always knew there was something different about you, but you could only guess at what it was, and you always guessed wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. In fact, you're a shining example of how God can take the saddest things and turn them into something beautiful.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I always knew Elizabeth. I didn't like it, but I love you so much, I just prayed you'd come back. You did. Look who you brought with you.
Oh, Dad.
I won't deny it, it hurt, but I decided that, it's more important that being together, all of us, that's more important than me being right. If that makes me weak, son, I'm guilty. Kimmy, you always knew you were my little girl, didn't you? Son, go home. Give me your best, Chris. That'll be enough. Catherine, you can't fool me. I know you're not such a tough bird, Katie girl. You were the first baby I ever loved. You always will be. So share it with the rest of them, okay? I'm real proud of all of you. Your instincts led you to preserve this family. But a family, it can't survive without the truth. Now, don't be afraid of the truth. Speak it, look at it, live it. These last couple of days, I've seen a little corner of it, and by God, it's beautiful. And don't forget, I had a choice, and I chose to love. Listen, it's been a real privilege to me to be your father. Oh, God, no, please, God, don't let him go. Joe, listen to me. I love you. Please forgive me. Oh, I forgave you a long time ago, Boogie. You know that.
I can't even get a reading.
The time is now.
Joe, can you hear me?
He can, but he's too busy to answer.
Busy?
There's a moment when humans remove themselves from this place and get down to the business of dying. You see, his spirit is straining to remove itself from a body that won't release him.
Is he in pain?
Oh, no. The pain's all gone. There's more death here now than life.
The other angel, is he here?
Yes, Andrew is here. And he's in touch with that part of your father's spirit that you can't communicate with.
Daddy, we're here with you. All of us. And we want to say thank you.
He says you're welcome.
Andrew says your father says you're welcome.
We'll see you again. Won't we?
He says you can count on it.
You can count on it.
And he has a gift for Kim and a request.
Kim, your father has a gift for you and
A request.
a request.
Sing the song.
Sing the song.
Chris, you take the bass. Kate, take the alto. I'll take the melody, and Kim, honey, you take your daddy's part.
Smile the while you kiss me sad adieu. When the clouds roll by, I'll come to you. Then the skies will seem more blue. Down in Lover's Lane, my dearie, wedding bells will ring so merrily. Every tear will be a memory. So wait and pray each night for me till we meet again.
Oh. 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 Till we meet again, till we meet again, till we meet at the Father's feet. Till we meet again, till we meet again. God be with you till we meet again.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Well, most of the time, that's the only rest that anybody ever gets.
If people knew what was waiting for them, they wouldn't make these places so sad.
Well, grieving is a very powerful thing, Miss Wings. It's a good thing. It's a healthy thing. It's a healing thing. And it lets you get rid of a lot of pain. But it's something you should go through, not something you should hold on to.
I don't understand why human beings hold on to things that hurt.
Well, it's like if you give up the pain, you give up the person you've lost. It's a hard lesson, but there's only one way to learn it.
God is dead, hope has died. You said you loved me, but you
What is going on?
It's a music video, and I use the word music very loosely.
Is he my assignment? Oh, Tess, my first rock star.
Yeah, and riding high, too. But the dirt is gonna crumble under those boots soon. And you need to be there when it does.
You lie. you know I cried.
Andrew, what are you doing to yourself?
Looking good.
Let me guess. Rock and roll is dead and the angel of death has come to bring us the glad tidings.
Tess, this is John Mateo, someone of his biggest fans.
Well, you're his silliest.
Are you here on business?
I don't know. I just got the call.
Just another place in my heart.
Yeah, John, very nice, very good, very sweet.
Music.
All right. Everybody ready? Let's do it one more
She's
time.
been a little bit cranky ever since the death of Swing.
Yes, and I'm still grieving, so don't give me any trash, Mr. Halo Boy.
All right, come on. All right, let's take it again from the fall in the grave, and this time I need more death. Okay? Got
What
it?
is it, Andrew?
Everybody ready? Let's do it one more time. Let's go.
It just looks like there's going to be a lot more death ahead.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Good morning, Miss America.
Yeah, it's Ms. America to you. So I wasn't dreaming. I am married to the sexiest man alive.
Yes, you are. You may thank me, and then you may kiss me.
Oh, boy.
I love Saturdays. We should just stay in bed all day.
Oh, yeah. What about the kids?
The kids can stay in bed all day, too. We'll call them on the phone.
I'm sure Kathleen Sullivan will love that.
Am I doing her show tonight?
Mm-hmm. Plane leaves at 4. Murray's got the tickets. I packed you last night.
Murray, you're not coming?
Samantha's recital at 3.
So catch a shuttle.
I'd have to be out of there by 5.
Yeah?
Get the airport by 5:30. Shuttle leaves at 6:15. Get in about 7:20. I don't know. Do I love you that much?
You flat out do. You told me so once in front of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, all your friends, I recall.
What happened to Roy?
Family reunion. They sent a replacement.
She looks very eager.
Hey. Come back to bed. We have time to play. Play? Yeah, much better.
Well, aren't you going to invite me in?
I'm sorry. If you're making a delivery, go to the service entrance. No autographs or pictures, please. And if you haven't announced yourself at the gate, I must ask you to leave.
I am your new nanny.
I didn't have an old nanny.
Well, you got a new one now. Let me talk to your mother.
I'm sorry. If you're making a delivery, go to the service.
Back off and get your mama.
Okay.
And what are you snickering at?
You have such a wonderful way with children, Tess. They respond so well to you.
You keep that up and watch how I respond to you, Miss Wings.
Everybody decent? Come in, Sam.
Hi, sweetie.
You guys gonna get over each other. It's so embarrassing.
Well, you better get used to it, kid, because it seems to be a permanent condition.
Mom, I set the table for breakfast and I brought in the newspaper. And I'm going with Lisa to that concert, so I'm gonna need some money for the tickets.
Wait, freeze. What concert?
Zombie Charlie and the Erasables at the university. It's gonna be really cool, and we're gonna stay with Lisa's brother at his dorm.
Overnight?
Please don't say no.
No.
Mom, everybody's going.
Yeah, well, that's everybody else's mom's problems. I only worry about you. Sam, you're too young to be staying a night in a dorm.
And that's final?
Yeah, that's final.
This is so unfair.
What is?
I already said no.
To what?
John.
Dad, there's this concert.
Yeah, who's playing?
Sam, would you excuse us a minute, please?
Yeah, if I get to go.
Samantha. I know you're supposed to back me up when I say no.
No to what?
That's not the point.
Oops. Have I committed a parenting felony?
Well, considering you jumped into an open grave yesterday wearing leather pants, screaming, "Hell is just another place in my heart." Gee, John, I'd say your parenting skills are about as good as we could hope for.
Are you saying you don't like Hell is Just Another Place in My Heart? That song is going to put new Italian granite on your kitchen countertops, man.
Well, I don't hate it as much as the other one.
What? Am I hearing this? You hate my music? Are you telling me you hate my music?
I've always loved your music. It's just your lyrics lately.
What about them?
God is dead. Hope has died. You said you loved me, but you lied.
So, it's 90s. It's despair. It's a rebellion song, you know? Gives kids permission not to listen to their parents. What?
Yeah, but John, we want our kids to listen to their parents.
Evie, it's just a song.
Yeah, but songs get stuck in your head, John, and I don't want God is dead, hope has died stuck in our kids' heads.
Uh-huh. Okay, fine. Well, I'm doing what I can. You think you can do better, be my guest.
All right, I will.
Good. Maybe it's time you started making some of the money around here. You're sure good at spending it.
Yeah, like the way I spent $5 a week and kept us eating so you could spend 20 on guitar strings.
Mom, do I have a nanny?
Oh, I completely forgot. What time is it? Is she downstairs? Just tell her to be right down, sweetheart. We'll discuss this later.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, buddy. That's a yes.
God is dead.
Says who?
My dad.
Is that so? Well, I'd like to see his research.
I am so sorry. See, you've met Dylan.
Yes, he's very vigilant.
Yeah, well, we do teach our kids to be very cautious. My husband's become so popular that we have to be very careful about security. Actually, we've had fans mail themselves to the house.
I wouldn't try it.
I made some coffee. I hope you don't mind. I love coffee.
Perfect. Oh, have you met Monica?
Oh, yes, we've met.
I sold my soul to rock and roll.
John, Samantha, Tess, and Monica.
Welcome to the asylum.
Thank you.
I've seen worse.
Really?
Murray's gonna meet you at the airport with your tickets.
You still gonna make that flight tonight?
Mm-hmm. I'll be there.
Wait, what about my recital?
I'll be there too. I'll take care of everybody. It's what I live for. Besides, spending other people's money. Besides, I wouldn't want to miss out seeing you all decked out, wearing.
Oh, your pearl necklace?
Yep.
You're gonna let me wear it?
It's gonna bring you luck.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, isn't it lovely?
It's just a stupid necklace.
You take care of that. It's my favorite.
I will.
Oh, ready to go, sir?
Yeah, this must be me leaving. So, I'm gonna be seeing you later then?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You ever driven a rock star before, Monica?
Oh, well, I'm trained to deal with VIPs.
I'm sure she is.
It's a very nice family you have there.
Thanks. One of them's mad at me right now. Sad page. This is account 679. I want to page my wife. The message is CFG, John. Yeah, thanks.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
What does CFG mean?
Oh, it's the perfect chord progression in a classic rock tune. It's our private shorthand for I love you.
Ah. You can never go wrong saying that.
Hey, so proud of you, Sam. You were wonderful. I know. Okay. Did you put the necklace back in the box? Mm-hmm. Well, we'll be back tomorrow night. Oh, please tell Dylan to feed the guppies. Yeah. All right. I love you. Bye. Yeah, hi. Count 679. I'd like to page my husband. CFG, back at ya, Evie. Uh-huh. Yeah, thanks. I know someone's there. You're the answer to my prayers.
Congressman, thanks so much for joining us and answering these questions for your constituents. And we'll be back right after this.
Where is she? Supposed to be here by now.
You're on.
Yeah. Where? Yeah. Look at that. It's no problem. I'm sad. Hi.
How are you?
All right, people, settle down now. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
My guest tonight, John Mateos, superstar, rock and roll legend, and may I say, a fine musician whose sometimes personal, wrenching music touches a chord in all of us. I actually attended his 20th anniversary last year.
That's right, Kathleen, you did.
But this wasn't your show business anniversary, although that was quite a party, too. But this was the one that matters most in your life, your wedding anniversary. Are you the only happily married rock star on the planet?
I am. You could look it up.
Good answer.
My wife is my soul. She's my greatest inspiration. She's also my biggest critic.
Ooh, what's to criticize?
Well, I do have a dark side. Might as well face it.
Well, I do remember that you used to be quite a wild man.
Those days are done. I'm past all that. A lot of people found religion, but I found Evie. She's actually writing me a love song right now.
20 years later, still writing love songs. Singer, father, husband, no longer wild man. John Mateos, and we'll be taking your call in just a minute.
Ooh, excuse me a second.
And we're clear.
Thank you.
Okay, folks.
What's up?
Well, there's been... It's Evie, John. They just found her car. It was raining and the roads were slick and...
And what? What happened? Where is she?
She's dead, John.
Sorry to have to meet you under these circumstances, Mr. Mateos, but there were no personal effects recovered.
You too.
I'm sorry to have to put you through this.
Where are you from?
New Jersey.
Great. It's a beautiful state. They got great audiences there.
I'll wait for you outside, John, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Mateos. I think you can go now.
No, please. Baby, I'm so sorry about the things I said to you this morning. I thought we'd have a chance to kiss and make up. I wanted to hear your song. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
And so we say goodbye, dear Henry. We will miss your smile, your generosity of spirit, and most of all, your loving strength. Rest in heaven, knowing that
Why are you still hanging around here? You're worse than a groupie.
Oh, no. I'm still on call.
Oh, I see. Well, we've got our work cut out for us.
What's going on? You look awfully angry at somebody.
I'm not. Well, I can't be. 'Cause...
'Cause why?
How can you be mad at someone if they're dead?
Your mom.
God.
I happen to know that he's alive and kicking. I bet you're mad at him because of your mom, huh? You could tell him. Write him a letter, maybe.
You can't send a letter to heaven.
Sure you can. You don't even need paper. You could write it with your heart.
It's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
You want to believe it, though, don't you?
I don't know what we're gonna do without her.
When are we back in the studio?
Studio?
Yeah, when are we back?
Listen, John, I'm not just your producer. I'm your friend, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's time to ease off, all right? Cancel all your session times.
Yeah, but you can set it up again, right? Because I really want to go back to work.
When?
What are you doing tonight?
Wait, you're going to work tonight?
Yeah, I thought, I just might go in for a minute. If you need anything, Tess will be here, so...
Dad, I can't believe this. I mean, we just...
Sam, I'm not going far. I'll just be at the studio. Mom has the... number.
Samantha?
Come on, guys. It's not that hard.
John, look, maybe you'll be more inspired tomorrow. What do you say?
No, we'll get this. We'll get this. 2, 3, 4.
God is dead, hope has died. You said you'd be here, but it seems you lied. Oh, baby.
This is nothing. This is the same song. I'm writing the same song. I'm lost.
Hope is dying. Hope is dying.
You guys think my music is too dark?
Why don't you take him home?
I've been trying for 3 hours.
John, listen, why don't we pack it in for tonight and get a fresh start in the morning? What do you say?
No, no, I'm fine, Marie. We're not leaving.
Dad.
What the hell?
Dad. I was...
What are you doing? What are you doing? Does it belong to you? Take that off.
It was Mom's.
Let's just take it off. And now look what you've done, Samantha!
That wasn't my fault.
Not your fault! If it wasn't for that damn recital, your mother would have been with me that night.
Recital? That was not my fault. She planned to go to that for weeks. It was you. You wanted her to go to your show and you knew she already had plans.
All right, that's enough.
No, it's not enough. She would be here tonight with us right now if she hadn't tried so hard to please you. You're the one that killed her.
How dare you say that to me? You get out of here and don't you come back in this room again! I need help. I can't pick up the pieces.
This is a beautiful letter. God loves good penmanship, you know.
I figured.
How does it make you feel?
Okay, I guess. Not so sad inside.
You know, when you write a letter like this to God and ask Him to keep your mother safe in heaven, you keep her safe in your heart, too.
I wish she was safe inside my house.
I know, baby. I know, but it's gonna be all right. It's all gonna be all right.
Why do I have to do everything? This whole album is on my back. Nobody's helping me. Nobody seems to understand this is my life. Now, we're gonna stay here until we get it right.
Does he do this often?
Not in years. It's like the old days.
Before Evie?
Before Evie, yeah.
All right, one more time from the top. Monica, we need some more bourbon in here.
Oh, Lord.
John, don't you think you've had enough?
No! I haven't had enough!
That's it. I'm out of here. Pack it up, guys.
And just where do you think you're going?
Out?
10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, to a slumber party. What's the big deal?
A slumber party at your age?
Well, it's kind of a tradition.
Staying home with your brother would be a good tradition.
Yeah, well, I didn't ask you, and you're not my mother.
You are not my wife.
Careful of the glass, John.
Smash, smash. Let it bleed.
I can't just stand here and watch you do this to yourself or to your children.
You want to know something? You don't have to. You're fired.
What?
You're fired, so get out of here. Give me the keys to my car, please.
Oh, no, I can't let you drive.
You have been fired. Now give me the keys to my car. Now! Thank you. Now get out.
My mom said I could go the day she died, and I'm going.
I'm calling your father.
He'll be a big help.
Nobody said anything to me about a slumber party. Nobody.
Monica says when you're mad, you should write a letter to God.
That is so lame.
Well, lame or not, it would do you good. You'd be surprised at what he can write back.
You gotta have good handwriting, though.
You can write a letter for both of us, Kay Dillon?
I can't reach your father.
Well, that's Lisa. Her number's on the counter. Bye. Come on, Sam.
What are we doing here? Are we going to the concert? Come on, Sam. You can't go to a concert without boys. Where are we going? What boys? College boys. He didn't mean it. Come back inside.
No, I'm going home.
Come on. What's the matter with making out a little? He likes you.
I don't want to do this.
You don't have to. Just come back inside.
They put on those drinks. I can hardly see.
Let's go ask.
No, you go. I'm staying out here.
She's okay. Just leave her alone.
Hi, Sat Page. This is account 679. I want to page John Mateos. Dad, help me. 5550155.
No. Just like old times, huh, Murray? I'm gonna do the whole record without you, man. Take it from the top. Crossings.
look like you need a ride, miss. You all right?
Kind of. I think somebody put something in my drink. I'm really dizzy.
Really? Whoa. This is a pretty dangerous stretch. Right up there is where that rock star's wife got killed.
Stop.
What?
Pull over. Stop.
What are you talking about?
I just gotta get out. Let me out.
But miss, I just can't leave you.
Just go. Just leave me alone. Go. Dear God. Who are you?
I'm an angel, Smith.
Are you gonna save me?
In a way, I'm your angel of death.
Were you my mother's angel?
Yeah.
It was here, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was very fast. And it was her time, Samantha. But it doesn't have to be your time. Not if you have the will to live.
I'm so cold. My leg's broken. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Shh. I'll tell you what. You keep writing that letter. Okay? It'll help.
Aren't you getting a little close to crossing the line, telling her about the will to live? That's got to come from her.
Well, and if she has it, it will. So. Oh, come on, Tess. I'm an old caseworker. Can't help it. I'm not going to tell you.
Well, if you're going to stand around and do nothing, I'm going to proceed as if you weren't here.
Okay, now who's crossing the line? What happened to free will?
There's nothing wrong with keeping free will warm while you're waiting on it to kick in.
Tess.
What?
Who's watching the little boy?
Who do you think?
Oh, God. Oh.
God, please help me. God, please help me.
He will, John.
Didn't I fire you?
Yes, I know. But you can't fire God.
God is dead. Hope is not.
God is not dead. He doesn't die just because you say so in a song. But a part of you dies every time you tell yourself that.
This is a very bad trip.
No, it's a very good one. And a very real one. I'm an angel, John. Sent by a very living God to help you live the rest of your life without Evie.
It's gonna be a short one.
You said something on that interview show the night that she died. Something that other people found religion, but you found Evie.
I did.
That's a burden of responsibility you can't put on anyone, John. You can't worship something that's not greater than yourself.
Evie was greater.
Evie was a wonderful, loving, caring, and very human being. And she knew that. That's why she cared so much about the songs you sing. But the only hope finally left to a human in this world is denied every time you glorify darkness or dance in a grave or ridicule your creator. Evie knew the power your music has to take hope away from your public, from your children, even from yourself. That's what she wanted you to see, John. She still does. Her death is no excuse for the best part of you to die with her.
You don't understand. Without Evie, I am nowhere.
You're here, John, and you're alive. And God is alive. And He loves you. And He wants to help you and Samantha and Dylan, but you've got to let Him. You're all crying inside. And you're all crying alone. What you have to do now is all cry together.
But I'm afraid if I start crying, I'm afraid I'll never stop.
Daddy?
Samantha, are you all right?
Samantha? Oh, baby. I'm so sorry. God, you're freezing. Are you all right?
I think I broke my leg. I thought I was gonna die.
Sweetie.
I saw an angel.
So did I. So did I. Oh, baby. I'm so glad you're okay. Let's get you out of here. What is this doing here?
Evie wasn't here alone, John. Neither was Samantha.
It was just a dumb letter. I started to write.
Where did you get it?
Just in Mom's purse. What does it say?
And these are the lyrics that we found that night. They were written on this envelope in her purse.
And you say that an angel actually led you to your daughter?
Yes, ma'am.
It's amazing. And now, Ebby's song. John Mateos and his daughter.
Samantha.
Samantha.
Come on, Sam.
I never left a stone unturned in my life, driven by a thirst I felt inside, but the faith that filled my cup when I suddenly looked up was the vision of an angel in the light.
Will you give them a hug from us?
To the sky, 'cause only heaven knows the tears the lonely cry. Now I know someone's there, and I see you're the answer to my prayer. Yes, I see you're the answer to my prayer.
What is it again?
The blues.
And you sing them, right?
That's right. If you got soul, you sing the blues.
Anybody ever sing the yellows or the greens?
This would be one of those times when you might want to just listen. Leave that alone. It's precious to someone. That's Sam Brown. He owns this club. He always has. He used to clean up in a very different way. In its prime, this club would be so jam full of people, the police would come thin out the crowd. And then they'd hear the music and they'd pull up a chair and sit down and listen.
All of that must have been a long time ago.
Well, times change. Humans call it progress. Sometimes progress is progress, but mostly it's just an excuse to tear something down.
Well, at least Sam is still here.
So far. But he's older now. He's not very well. But he's about to receive an important message.
What message?
Well, since it's his message and not your message, Miss Wings, I wouldn't worry about it. You got your halo full just trying to get him ready to receive it.
Hello? Grandpa Sam?
Isaac!
Zach, Grandpa. Zach.
Isaac, you're early.
I'm not early. I'm right on time. You were supposed to meet me at the airport, remember?
No.
Yeah, we talked about this last night.
We did?
All right, never mind. You see, Grandpa, this is why we can't have you live by yourself. Today, you forget the airport. Tomorrow, you forget to eat. The next day, you take a yellow pill instead of a blue one, and then we got big trouble.
You made it back for open mic night, huh?
Monday,
Yeah.
right.
Good to see you, Isaac.
It's good to see you too, Gramps.
Come on, let's get something to eat. It's open mic night, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Zach is a man with a mission. If he completes his mission, you won't be able to complete yours.
Preparing Sam for a message. What did you say the message was again?
I didn't, and don't try that on me, Angel Girl. Just keep your heart straight and your eyes open, and you'll know exactly what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
There is one other thing, though. You don't get stage fright, do you?
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. Tell you I'll walk with you. Walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
You lived in St. Louis long, Mr. Brown?
No, actually, I live in New York. I'm just here for a week helping my grandfather sell the place. Oh, the bar is solid mahogany, imported from somewhere back in the 30s.
You're selling the place as is?
Everything. Every bar stool, every fixture, sound system, the works. You guys in the nightclub business?
No, we're in the parking lot business.
Oh, well, it's a great location for a parking lot.
Excuse me?
May I help you?
Oh, yes, thank you. The agency sent me about the job.
Why don't you gentlemen just look around? I'll be with you in a minute. I'm sorry, there are no jobs here. We're closing the place down.
Oh. Are you Mr. Sam Brown?
No, I'm Sam Brown. Excuse me, gentlemen, I'm sorry. The place doesn't open till 7.
Hello, Mr. Brown. I'm Monica. I'm here about the MC job.
Are you crazy, Grandpa? You're not gonna make enough to pay an MC.
Well, you can't have an open mic night without a mistress of ceremonies.
Do you really need an open mic night at all?
We haven't missed a Monday in 40 years. It's what's kept this place alive. For heaven's sakes, you were born on open mic night.
I really don't think.
I know that. Other than that, you're a fine boy. Have you met my grandson?
Not really.
Probably just as well. Now, let's talk about the job.
Excuse me, Monica, is it? Nothing personal, but my grandfather and I need to talk business.
We are talking business. I'm auditioning a new MC for open mic night.
Fine. Have it your way.
What's the point of having your own place if you can't have things your own way? That's what a place is for. I have a feeling those men are here to buy me out.
Yes, sir, I do believe you're right.
I'm not selling. I know Club Indigo has seen better days, but we're always one open mic night away from coming back. Besides, I'm not closing up until she tells me to.
She?
The Countess. Now, come on. Up there, show me what you can do.
Up where?
On the stage, on stage. I'm going to sit right here and see how you look up there.
Now what do I do?
Well, go ahead, go ahead. The mic is hot.
The mic is hot?
Yeah. That's funny. I said the mic is hot. She pretends it really is.
What would you like me to do now?
Tell a joke.
A joke.
Just one. I could tell from just one joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oh, you heard it already.
She's good. One night with her and the place will be so empty he'll have to sell.
That nervous act really plays. Monica, you got the job. Yeah, it all started in New York. I used to go to the jazz clubs on 52nd Street. We used to call it 52 Street. Let's see, there was Three Deuces, the Onyx, the Eddie Condons. I used to play some myself, but not like those boys. Oh, yeah, there was blues, jazz, anything with soul. You know anything about soul?
A little.
Anyway, when I moved here, I brought the music with me, opened this place. B.B. King and I used to sit at this very table arguing about where to get the best clam sauce in Baltimore. Isaac Hayes used to sit on that very stool you're sitting on and moan to me about woman trouble. Left a pair of sunglasses around here somewhere.
Sounds like all the greats have been through this place.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. There's always the music. The music. I used to have a cook whenever the music got real hot, he would rattle those pots and pans. Wouldn't cook. Couldn't cook much anyway, but he sure could rattle those pots and pans. Oh, here they are, here they are. Yeah, I gotta put these somewhere where I won't lose them. Paul Desmond sat right there drinking my famous coffee when he come up with the idea for putting 5 beats in the bar instead of 4. But well, it could have happened here. And when Laverne Baker sang, I used to smoke, drink, dance a hoochie coo, where do you think she used to smoke, drink, and dance?
Here.
Right here.
So you have a famous coffee?
Yeah.
I know a lot about coffee. Do you have any decaf mocha latte?
You can't sing the blues and drink that candy stuff. We're gonna turn you into a Java girl. Who left this laying around? That's B.B. King. B.B. King and I used to sit at this very table, arguing about where to get the best clam sauce in Baltimore. Nice guy, B.B. King. Sends me a Christmas card every year, birthday card every spring. He left a pair of sunglasses lying around here somewhere.
Ah, Grandpa, I've been listening to these stories since I was a kid. I lived in St. Louis until I was 6, and I never once saw Isaac Hayes or B.B. King.
Yes, you did. You just don't remember. You're named after Isaac Hayes. You show a little respect.
I do, Grandpa.
Shows respect by trying to sell this place out from under me and put me in an old age home.
Where you'll be taken care of.
Well, I don't want to go. I am not going to sign my life away. You understand that, Isaac?
My name's Zach, and it's not your life, Grandpa. All this does is give me power of attorney so I can sell this place. That's what we decided.
That's what you decided.
All right. Let's talk about this later.
We could talk about this now. Anything you got to say to me, you can say in front of my very good friend,
Monica.
Monica, my MC.
Fine. Those men just made a very fair offer for the property. Now, I checked the comps, and they're competitive. I can get a very short escrow.
Escrow? What's he talking about? Talk about music. That I understand.
The music is dead, Grandpa. Deal with life.
Music is life. That's what she said.
Oh, no. Here we go again with the Countess.
She told me not to close this place up. So those doors are going to stay open, wide open, until she tells me to shut them. Oh, here they are. These are Paul Desmond's sunglasses. I better put them somewhere where I don't lose them.
One more word about her.
The Countess?
Yeah. Some mythical singer who supposedly showed up and saved the club back in the 60s when the place was going downhill. Then when the place got back on its feet, she disappeared.
Sounds very romantic.
Yeah, well, most fairy tales are. He's all over the place. You heard him. He's not budging until she comes back and tells him it's time to close up.
Well, it's his club. Doesn't he have the right to make that decision?
He's not capable of making his own decisions. He lives in another world. He still loans money to every deadbeat drummer who wants to hawk his sticks. He's always got some loser living in the cellar. I think there's some guy down there now I'm gonna have to kick out. And he thinks the Magic Countess will show up tomorrow and make everything okay again.
He just sounds like a positive and generous man.
Who's losing his mind. I found a really great retirement home near my house. Good care, good people. I'm not out to punish him. I want to help him, I really do. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to do it alone.
And you want me to help you?
Well, for some reason, you're his new best friend. Tell him to sign the papers.
You said it was a nice place?
The best. Please, help me. Before something happens.
It's okay, it's okay. I'm...
So, what do you think?
Is this the message I'm supposed to be preparing him for? Sam, stop dreaming, give up, and fade away?
That's not the message at all.
How am I supposed to get him ready for something if I don't even know what it is?
Why don't you ask the man downstairs?
Andrew, so you're the man living in the cellar?
Yep. It's a great place to hang out. Kind of like living in a museum with mice.
He didn't tell me the Angel of Death was on this case.
You do your job and he'll do his.
Andrew, what are you doing living in the cellar?
Well, I can hear everything from down there. And I found out that Tuesdays is blues days, and Wednesdays is jazz, and Thursdays is karaoke. But that's okay because I've got a really good set of earplugs.
Are you here for Sam?
Yeah. I'll be taking him home pretty soon now.
And what am I doing here? Why am I always the last to find out?
Now, you just calm down, Miss Wings.
Well, that's the message he's going to get, isn't it? You're going to die?
Everybody gets that message, but I got a message for you.
What?
Work on your timing. Those jokes stink.
So, I'm supposed to help keep this place going, then?
This is going to be Sam's last open mic night, and you're going to see that it's the best ever.
And I think you're going to be great.
I know she will. Because you're going to help her.
Hello? Oh. The Angel of Death is on hold.
I hope that's the Countess you're looking for.
Actually, I'm way ahead of you. I'm on with the Musicians Union. I was hoping maybe they... Hi, yes. Hello, okay, thank you. I am looking for a singer who was very, very popular in the 1960s. No, ma'am, I don't have a last name for her, but I know they called her the Countess. Yeah, sure, my name's Andrew. Well, actually, I don't have a last name either. Hello? Okay, all right. This three-dimensional living is very, very limiting.
Come on, we don't have much time.
Right, and I will go see who else I can find.
Andrew, just calm down. Remember, we're looking for anyone who played the club. Jazz, blues, funk, B&R.
R&B. And nobody says funk anymore.
Oh, we were just...
We?
I was just looking.
For what?
For the Countess. An address, a phone number, an old news clipping.
What? Look, she's probably 90 by now, if she's alive, or if she ever existed at all. Why is she so important to you all of a sudden?
Well, we want to throw a party for your grandfather here at the club.
What, one knock-knock joke and you're making decisions around here?
We're going to invite all the people from the old days.
There are no people from the old days, okay? Just a bunch of old signed photographs that he probably bought at a flea market. Maybe he even signed them himself. Hey, I asked you to help me bring him back to reality. And instead, you're going into his fantasy.
Zach, I know this may be hard for you to imagine, but your grandfather, used to be your age. He had a mind that was strong and a heart that was even stronger, and he had dreams, most of which he made come true with just hard work and faith. But now he has only one dream left. And whether that dream makes any sense to you or to me, it matters to him. Isn't that enough?
No. What matters is that I get his life in order so I can get back to mine. Now, if you don't want to help me with that, that's your business. But just don't get in my way.
You ever sing the blues?
Monica.
Monica. Did you ever sing the blues?
Well, I was in a choir once, but we didn't exactly sing the blues.
Well, did you ever feel real bad? Real depressed? You couldn't find your car keys or you couldn't get your hair to do what you wanted it to do, huh?
Well, I spilt a cup of coffee on myself once.
Oh, well, you could sing the blues.
Is that something somebody pawned here?
No, this is mine. Oh, this still works. Chops are getting a little old, but the horn still works. You know, it's funny. Can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I can remember practically every note I ever played on this thing.
I'm sorry. That must be hard for you sometimes.
Well, which brings us back to the blues. Now, what was that terrible thing that happened to you?
Oh, and I spilt the coffee on myself. It was Colombian Supremo.
You got it. Knocked over my coffee, but what a lesson I learned. Knocked over my coffee, what a lesson I learned. You better be careful, or baby, you can get burned. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was really blue.
Now you, come on.
Oh, no, I can't sing.
Come on.
My name is Monica, and I come from a place. My name is Monica, I come from a really different place. Where people are happy and they're covered with grace.
Hey, is that a clarinet or somebody mashing cats in here?
Is that Al? Sounds like Al.
Hey, Al.
How are you, buddy? What brings you here?
Well, I was in town, and Andrew found me and invited me over.
Andrew?
Yes, sir. I'm the guy that lives downstairs.
Really? What's it like down there?
Oh, it's great, Mr. Brown. Thank you.
Oh, Al Giro, this is Monica, my MC for open mic night.
Hi, Monica. Any friend of Sam's is in big trouble, so I'll watch out for you.
Okay.
Hey, Gramps, I just got a call from the investors, and we gotta... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had company.
Isaac, come on over here. I want you to say hello to your namesake, Al Giro.
Hi, Isaac.
I thought I was named after Isaac Hayes.
You were. Isaac Albert Brown.
Oh, wow. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I think we met before, didn't we, Sam?
Of course, you babysat him. You and
B.B. King.
B.B. Nobody wanted to give you a bath because you hated it, so you'd scream and scream.
Yeah, we gave you a bath anyway, and we even sang a little duet for you thought it might calm you down. You just screamed louder.
I don't remember anything.
Well, You sure grew up, man. You know, Aretha and I had a bet. She figured the way you screamed, you were sure to turn into a singer.
Ah, he's a civilian.
Well, I guess Aretha owes me $1.
Aretha? Aretha Franklin knew me?
Uh-huh. Don't you tell him anything?
I guess hearing it from me is harder to believe. Come on, we got a lot of catching up to do.
Man, check this out. This was the night Sonny Rollins and John...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You mean there really is a countess?
Well, you better believe there's a countess. Oh, she saved this joint during the 60s, man. Okay, there she is, okay? Man, look at her. Everybody called her the Countess, but Sam called her something else in private. Yeah, he called her Tess.
So the Countess is Tess.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
That's the message.
I always thought the Countess, Tess, is it? Was just another one of my grandfather's fairy tales. But this is really her.
It was a long time ago. It was a bad time for blues. I don't think I've ever seen Sam so low. By the 60s, Sam was tapped out. He'd made too many loans, given too many advances, trusted too many deadbeats, and the club wasn't drawing much of a blues audience, because by then the whole world was listening to rock and roll. Boy, this was a tough time for Sam. When he couldn't borrow any more money, he decided to close down. But by then, it was too late.
What's wrong, Grandpa?
His wife had left him.
Oh, nothing, Zach, nothing. Everything is copacetic.
Copa what?
It's an old word somebody made up to mean real cool.
I'm hungry. Where's Grandma?
Zach, your grandma told me to give you a big hug and to tell you that she took a train to New York.
Are we going to the World's Fair?
Sure, why not?
All of us?
No, just you and Grandma.
Who's gonna make you dinner?
Say, you're right. It's time to eat. Why don't we head next door? We'll go to that rib joint. We'll get us some.
I got money, Grandpa. Grandma gave me some for my birthday. See? A Kennedy $50. Brand new.
That's yours.
You keep it safe for me, like you do other people's stuff.
Sure. Hey, tell you what. I'm gonna take you into the kitchen and gonna whip you up some eggs a la Sam Brown. What do you say? Huh?
Thanks, but I'll go watch TV.
I hope the music in this place is better than the menu.
Who are you?
A music lover. This is a blues club, isn't it?
Not for long. Closing up.
You sound like you got a real good case of the blues. What kind you got? Glad blues, sad blues, lonely, funky, or bad blues? You ain't been blue. No. You ain't been blue till you've had that mood indigo, that feeling goes stealing down to my shoes while I just sit and sigh and go.
The next night was supposed to be closing night, but thanks to Tess, the place never did close. Tess was a sensation. Pretty soon, Sam had enough money to really do the place up right. He changed the club's name to Indigo, the deepest shade of blue, and Tessa's favorite color. He changed Tessa's name, too. night after night, the crowds rolled in to see the woman he billed as the Countess.
Don't let my leaving grieve ya. Swing on and on and on.
Sam was flying high until one day, and this is the hardest part to believe, but he swore it happened.
Well, if you give me a firm date, Well, let me check my schedule. We'll see if we can accommodate you. Oh, yeah, I think we can, as a matter of fact. No problem. You can count on us. Okay. That's it. The Ed Sullivan Show. They want us. They want you. We're heading for New York. Oh, great. Oh, you're all packed, ready to go.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'll throw some things in the bag, and we'll catch the first plane.
Wait a minute, Sam. Listen to me. I cannot go to New York with you.
What are you talking about? Why not?
It's my time to move on.
Move on? What about the Sullivan Show?
This is not about being on TV. I just came here to help you get back on your feet and to remind you to listen to the music. That's what this is all about.
I don't understand.
I'm an angel sent by God.
To a nightclub?
To a good man who has a job to do. Angels come in all colors, Sam, not just indigo. There's love here, Sam. And you share it with everybody who walks through that door. You feed them with your own soul. With music, understanding, encouragement. And God wants you to keep these doors open. Not just to keep the music going, but to keep the people going, no matter what anybody else says.
God sent Moses to the promised land and Joshua to Jericho.
And he's telling you to stay put because you're a leader too.
Stay put.
You remember that old song by Duke Ellington, "Do nothing till you hear from me"? Well, that's going to be your theme from now on. Just hang in there. Now, there are going to be hard times. War, money problems, and something called disco. But you're going to make it through because he's going to be with you all the way.
But I need you.
I'm not the one you need. He just asked me to come and bring you a message. I'm going to love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine. High like a mountain, deep like a river. Come rain or come shine. Days may be cloudy or sunny. You may be in or out of the money. I'm with you always. I'm with you. Come rain, come shine.
I'm just telling you what he told me. And I believe it. I believe the Countess was an angel.
I think that sounds like a very interesting theory.
I'd bet on it. If I bet, which I don't, but if I did, I would.
Oh, no. Not you, too. Hello, Monica. Knock, knock. Anybody home? I mean, what is it about this place that makes everybody soft in the head?
Well, maybe it's just soft in the heart.
Grandpa!
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you burn yourself?
No, I'm fine.
1, 2, 3. Easy does it.
You know, you sound just like Al, you know that?
Al, Sam.
Oh, Al, how you been? It's been a long time.
Grandpa, let me get you cleaned up. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for your help. I can deal with this. Really. I can take care of it. Come on.
Where's my glasses?
Here they are, Grandpa.
Good house?
Good house?
It's open mic night tonight. I hear Al Hurt's in town. He might drop by.
Oh, Gramps.
Band here yet?
The band?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandpa. The band's here. I just need you to sign this.
What's that?
It's the okay to pay the band. You okay, Grandpa?
Oh, yeah, everything's copacetic.
Copacetic.
Yes, that's right. No, tomorrow night. Yeah, at Club Indigo?
I'm sorry, the club is now closed. There's not going to be a show tomorrow night or any other night.
Zach.
No. I'm getting my grandfather on the first plane out of here.
What? How can you do this? This club is Sam's life.
Correction. The club is now a parking lot.
How much time do we have?
I don't know. Any time now. I'm just waiting for the word.
I don't understand. Where's Tess? She's supposed to deliver some sort of message.
Yeah, you know Tess. She usually knows when to show up. But in the meantime, it looks like you're gonna have to wing it.
Are you still here?
Zach, this is where your grandfather belongs.
Don't you understand? He is not well, okay? And he's getting worse by the minute. He needs medical attention. And if I don't sell this place, I can't pay the expenses.
He won't need money where he's going.
What are you, a doctor?
No. I'm an angel.
Oh, I see. Well, that's great because you weren't really cutting it as an MC.
Oh, Zach, you're doing all the right things in all the wrong ways, and God has sent me to tell you.
Man, my grandpa has had a lot of nutcases walk in here, but I never saw you coming.
Everyone that ever walked through these doors was welcomed by your grandfather's love and respect. All the musicians and wanderers, the winners and the losers, and the nutcases. And yes, even an angel or two. Like me, like Andrew, like Tess.
Is God listening now?
He's always listening.
I want to help my grandpa. I want to take him back to New York and take care of him as well as he took care of me.
Of course you're concerned for his safety. But God is concerned about something else. You see, he has a message for Sam. Now, I can't tell you what that is yet, but I have the faith that it will be worth waiting for. And you have to have faith, too.
But I think faith has almost killed him.
No. It's his faith that has kept him alive. Because he's hung on to it no matter what. He wants to pass that on to you. Just like that old Kennedy $50 he's been keeping safe for you all these years.
But my buyers,
Let them wait, Zach. One more day. It might be only 24 hours to you. But for Sam, it's the gift of a lifetime.
Grandpa, let me help you with that.
Yeah. Just wash my hands. Can't do a thing with them.
You used to do this for me, remember?
Yeah?
Yeah. You were the one who taught me how to tie a bow tie.
I did?
Sure. I knew how to tie a bow tie before I knew how to tie my own shoes.
You don't wear lace-up shoes with a tux. I told you that.
I know. Patent leather pumps, just like Duke Ellington gave you.
I thought I saw him before. Duke's out there, isn't he?
Can't say, Gramps.
We got a full house?
Listen to me, Grandpa. Even if I was the only one in the audience tonight, the house would still be full of love. okay?
Don't mess up my tie.
Showtime, gentlemen.
I love open mic night.
Hey, we got a full house, man.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are all here tonight to honor a very special man. I've never been an MC before, but like many of you here have discovered, life is never quite the same once Sam has touched your heart. Sam, there are so many people here tonight who want to tell you how much they love you. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the elder statesman of the blues, Mr. B.B. King.
You know, I'll never forget something Sam told me once. It's the best advice I think I've ever had. He said, don't give up, just keep giving. And also, he said, I'm his favorite musician.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm Club Indigo welcome to the incomparable Dr. John.
You ain't been blue. No, no, no. You ain't been blue till you heard that mood indigo.
See, one Christmas Eve, I didn't have no place to stay. And Sam invited me over, even though his pad was crammed like a sardine can. He let me sleep under the tree like one of them unwrapped presents. But the thing I remember the most was the card you left me, Sam, to my favorite musician.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man with the golden horn, Mr. Al Hurt.
Most people don't know this, but Sam and I were in the Air Force together, and I was the bugler. I used to get up at 5 o'clock to play reveille, and who you think would get up with me? Sam. And then when we go to breakfast after, then he'd critique everything I did. And I had a chance to go with Benny Goodman for an audition. Who you think loaned me the money? You're right, he did. It was $20. And I gave him my bugle as collateral. Give him back his bugle. 50 years is a long time to dust. 50 years. You need to polish this sucker. I want to ask you a question. This is serious now. Sam, who is your favorite musician?
Thank you. A funny thing happened on the way to Club Indigo. We all fell in love with the same man. And I know that he has something very special he wants to share with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please give a warm welcome to the heart and soul of Club Indigo, Mr. Sam Brown.
Thank you. I know this club has been a big part of all of your lives. Well, let me tell you, it's been my entire life. Every happy memory I ever had came to pass within these four walls. But it's not just my memories that count. It's yours too, and yours, Al, and BB. And Mr. Bugler Man, yours too, and the good doctor also, yours too. Because you know what we're gonna remember? We're gonna remember the music that we made here together. Club Indigo is never gonna be what it once was, but that doesn't matter, because every time you guys go out on a concert tour or into a recording studio, you take a little piece of this club with you. And you're the guys who make the music live on, even if this club can't. No, that's all right. Don't feel sorry for me. There's been one great gig, man. One great gig. You know why? Because I had an angel watching over me. Yeah. And you know what she said? The angel said to me, "It's going to be good times, Sam. It's going to be bad times. But the good Lord can use you all the time."
Yes, he can, baby. Yes, he can.
That's the Countess. She's back.
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine.
Hey, Grandpa. I'm sorry.
For what?
For not believing you. I mean, this is amazing.
It's the music. You feel it?
Yeah. I don't want it to end. I don't know, this may sound kind of crazy, but maybe I can move here, you know? Help you run the place. What do you think?
Come rain, come shine, whatever. He was there.
Good voice acting.
He's with you, Sam, baby.
Isaac.
Come rain, oh come shine.
God gave you a job to do, Sam. To keep these doors open and to keep the music going. And he told me to tell you, Samuel Jacob Brown, well done, good and faithful servant. What are you doing here?
I don't know, but I'm sure glad to see you. What kept you?
What are you saying? Do you know where you are?
Well, yes. 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville. Terry Heyman. Though he doesn't much look like a kindergarten teacher to me.
For heaven's sakes. 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois, not Jacksonville, Florida. Honestly, am I my angel's keeper? Come on, let's go. Terry Heyman is standing in the middle of her bedroom at this very moment packing. And you've got to get there before she leaves her husband and runs off with the tax man.
Well, that's funny. I could have sworn that I heard Florida. And if anybody needs an angel, Tess.
Something tells me he needs to start with a housekeeper. Are you coming?
Every day is a chance to start over, my friend.
Freeze! Don't move or we shoot!
Hold it right there!
I said we'll shoot! Drop it! Put your hands up!
I'm sorry. If I'd known the bag was important to...
Shut up! Keep your hands above your head! I don't know what you're doing here!
Hold still!
I don't know who she is! I haven't done anything, man!
Just shut up!
Okay, lady. You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
So this Tess is your partner?
I guess she's really more of a supervisor.
Supervisor? Sounds like you've got quite an organization going.
Well, you have to be organized in this business. Of course, I wasn't too organized tonight.
So were you delivering or picking up?
Picking up?
Were you picking up for Tess or dropping off?
Well, I was meeting her there. Well, actually, I wasn't meeting her there. You see, I was supposed to meet her at 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois, not Florida. You see, I wrote it down. But I forgot to put down the state. It gets so confusing, you know, states, borders, countries. It's such a human thing. I know I should pay more attention, but it's so hard to take borders seriously in my work.
You've got no ID, no known address, no yellow sheet, no fingerprints on file, no nothing. How long have you and Tess been running your little drug operation?
Oh, you think I'm a drug person?
Yeah, well, call me crazy. Maybe it was the 2 kilos you were holding when we met.
Oh, but I didn't know what was in that bag, sir.
Been there, heard that, Monica.
No, you see, the man looked so miserable lying there. I just thought I would tidy up a wee bit, you know, before I left for Illinois and cheer him up.
You were going to Illinois?
Jacksonville, I told you. I got the states confused. You see, there's a woman named Terry waiting for me at 801 Cedar Street. She needs me right now. She's a kindergarten teacher. Who knows how many lives this could change? I hope this isn't going to go on much longer. Let's just pray that Tess went on ahead.
Monica, do you understand that you've been arrested on a charge of drug trafficking?
Yes, well, I do now. Thank goodness we got that straightened out.
Look, lady, we don't have anything straightened out here. Now, let's forget this fairy tale about Illinois and the wrong house and Tess, the mystery chick.
What were you doing at Bobby Shore's house at 3 a.m. this morning holding 2 kilos of cocaine? Are you a dealer or a buyer?
I'm not either.
Dealer or buyer, Monica?
I was there because...
Yeah.
Because I'm an angel.
How long have you been an angel?
All of my life.
And how long is that?
Forever.
Have you sold drugs forever?
No. An angel would never, ever do that.
So you're not an angel when you're selling drugs?
Yes. No.
Do you understand why you're here?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Could you tell me?
Because I didn't leave when Tess told me to.
And who's Tess?
Well, she's an angel too.
Like you?
No. She's taller.
Case dismissed. Next case, please.
Case number 96-20664 CFA. People versus Melina Karen. Prostitution, possession of a controlled substance, resisting arrest.
Will counsel approach the bench, please?
All right, so what are we talking?
I've got an assault coming up, but he was just breaking into a candy machine. They can't send him up for that.
Carter? He was going to drop that candy machine on somebody's head.
But he didn't. Oh, for God's sake, the man was shot down over the DMZ. Now, no one understands what kind of hell we were going through out there. But I will tell you what. You drop the charges on Carter, and I will give you the warrant, and Diaz pleads battery on the St. Mark's girl.
Rape.
You can't prove it.
I'm going to try, counselor.
Case dismissed.
So?
Next case. Let's move this along, please.
Case number 96-20675 CFA. People versus Monica Doe. Charged with possession of cocaine for sales
I'm
with
going to
intent
put this
to
one away. I'll
distribute.
talk to him later.
I've got a date. This offer runs out at 4.
Hard to believe you got a Purple Heart.
I had to replace the one I lost.
Oh.
Ms. Monica Doe, you have no last name?
Not officially, Your Honor.
Do you have a lawyer here to represent you?
Yes, I do, sir.
And where is he or she?
He's right here, sir. Oh, Sam, I'm so glad to see another angel. But if they sent someone from special services, it must be pretty serious, huh?
I'm not here to represent you, Monica.
What?
You went to the wrong address. You set a serious chain of events into motion. Now all you can do is just stand back and watch it play itself out.
Sam, there's something very wrong here. I can't seem to do anything except be here. All of my special gifts are gone. And you're the first contact I've had from anyone in the realm.
And the last for a while, I'm afraid.
What?
Ms. Doe, have you any representation?
I guess not, Your Honor.
God turns everything around all the time, so something's good got to come out of this. I just can't tell you when, that's all. And remember, he'll never leave or forsake you. And even just because you're stuck in human form doesn't mean you're not an angel.
Well, of course I'm an angel.
Ms. Doe, you have no visible means of support, no counsel present, and the court will therefore appoint a public defender to represent you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
No matter what happens, never forget who you are. Never.
Is there a public defender or someone from legal aid present in the courtroom? Is that Stone back there?
Why, yes, Your Honor, that's Jake Stone.
Your Honor, I'm not really here. I mean, in a formal capacity.
Stone, you're on this case.
Your Honor.
To the bench, Counselor.
This is pretty cut and dried, Stone.
Hello?
Okay. Defendant was arrested during a SWAT operation. She was found carrying 2 kilos, and she denies any connection with this. And get this, she thinks she's an angel.
Psychiatric?
2 evaluations, both concur. State will recommend release to state mental on a 5 to 15 with a guilty, but, mentally ill.
Bad nuts, huh?
It's my ex-mother-in-law's fruitcake.
Has anyone told her this?
Jake, just make the motion. Let's get out of here.
Well, you know, it's a funny habit I have, but I actually like to meet the people I'm going to help commit to a mental institution.
Careful, you're going to start taking home rapists and lost puppies pretty soon.
You've got 2 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Doe.
Monica, it's awfully nice of you to jump into the fray like this.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a very short fray. Look, they've got you cold here. Now, if you plead innocent, you're going to go to trial, and the jury will send you up for 15 years to life.
Life? That could be awfully long in my case.
Right. But if you plead guilty but mentally ill, see, then that nice judge over there, he will let you go to the state mental hospital where you'll only have to spend maybe 5 years, 15 tops, and then you get all better.
Better?
Well, they'll help you handle some of your problems.
My problem is that no one believes me.
Well, that certainly is one of your problems, yes.
But you believe me, don't you? I mean, you're my lawyer.
Well, being your lawyer doesn't mean I have to believe you. As a matter of fact, I don't believe most of my clients, or anybody else for that matter.
You must be a very unhappy man. Your Honor, sir...
Monica.
Mr. Judge, you see, I'm not crazy, and I don't want to be put away. I just want a fair chance at a trial so I can tell my side of things. I know who and what I am.
Ms. Doe, you have the right to a competency hearing if you wish.
No.
But if you are then declared competent, you must stand trial. And frankly, the evidence against you is heavy.
I know, but I'm not crazy.
Stone?
Believe someone, please. Once.
Your Honor, my client and I move to controvert the findings of the state.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Hearing to establish competence will be held next Thursday afternoon in this court at 1 p.m. The prisoner is remanded to the custody of the state mental hospital until then. Next case.
God bless you, Jacob Stone.
Look, don't start with me. You are not an angel.
Be nice, Sadie.
Wait a minute. All right.
Hey, Rosie, I got an angel here for you.
He will give you angels to watch over thee.
Don't worry, we get all types here. I think we even got a couple celestial types like yourself. Here we go. Claire, got a roommate for you. Thought you wouldn't mind bunking with a coworker.
Mayday! Mayday!
It's nothing personal. She says that all the time. Claire, calm down. Now, this is Monica, and she's going to sleep in this bunk right over here. There's nothing to worry about. Yes, she's an angel, too, just like you.
Is Claire an angel?
Well, yes, Monica. Yes, she is. See, she thinks she's an angel, and you think you're an angel, so you two have a lot in common.
Mayday. Mayday, mayday.
That is my jacket.
So it is. I thought your stool would be marked by a plaque or something.
Yeah, I know I only have 4 days before the hearing, and your office hasn't turned over the discoveries on Monica Doe.
Monica, the angel. Did you hear about this?
I want that discovery in the morning.
No, done. You should listen to the arrest tapes. They're very entertaining.
Sorry I'm late. Hi, Sue. Harry.
Hi.
Helen.
Listen, thanks for coming. We'll just sit right over there, okay?
I didn't know shrinks made house calls.
So, what's the rush?
I have a competency hearing on Thursday, and I need you to evaluate her and testify.
Thursday? And you're calling me now?
It just happened. A woman gets arrested in a drug dealer's house holding 2 kilos. She says she's at the right address, but wrong state.
Wrong state? You can't commit somebody for getting bad grades in geography.
She says she's an angel.
And you're going to defend that?
All I have to do is prove that she's competent to go to trial.
I'm beginning to wonder if you are.
You know, the funny thing is, I'm positive I heard Jacksonville, Florida. It's very disturbing because I've never made a mistake like that before. I have made mistakes. Angels, real angels, are not perfect, actually. You know, Claire, it's okay for you to admit that you're not a real angel. God will love you just the way you are.
Mayday. Mayday. Oh, bye-bye, Angel. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Over there. I'll be here if you need me. Thanks. Oh, Rosie, come on. Try your eggs, hon.
Monica, this is Dr. Schrader. She's going to talk to you for a couple of minutes.
Who are you? What do you want from me? Why don't you leave me alone? Go on, go away!
Well, she wasn't like this yesterday.
Well, maybe she was acting nice yesterday. An angel one day, and the next day she's...
Always remember who you are. Never forget. Just because you're stuck in human form doesn't mean you're not an angel. You don't know what you're dealing with here. I could break you like that.
Monica, have they given you medication?
Yes. Help me.
I specifically asked them to hold up on the meds until you saw her.
Well, they obviously didn't. And I cannot give you an accurate evaluation till she's off the meds. It's a really strange reaction, though.
Okay, look, if I can get a court order, how long till you can talk to her?
It depends on what they doped her up with and when. Maybe 24 hours?
24 hours? 24 hours? It's too late. I'll be long gone by then.
Excuse me, sir. What does that look like to you? I'm sorry to bother you.
No, not at all. Let's see. Well, it's a hand. 801 Cedar, Jacksonville. Well, that's a tough neighborhood.
Evidence? Client of mine says she's an angel.
An angel. Imagine that. There's nothing like a good hot cup of joe.
Haven't heard that since the Army.
Korea.
Nam. Well, Saigon at the end.
That must be a hard thing to carry around with you.
Harder thing to let go of.
Maybe you should ask your angel to help you.
She's nuts.
Then why are you defending her?
I'm drawn to the impossible.
With God, all things are possible. You know, I've met a lot of men who do not believe in angels, but I've never met a man who didn't want to.
Thought I'd find you here.
Hey.
Just
hey.
a guess.
Yeah, sit down. Ellen, this is, do you still drink that, watery pink stuff? A glass of Zinfandel and another here.
Yes, she told me about this.
You talked to her already?
Yeah, I stopped by after work just to see if the meds had worn off.
What do you think?
Well, Jake, I'll give you my honest opinion, but I'm going to tell you up front that I don't want to testify for her.
What happened?
Nothing. Once she was off the psychotropics, she was fine, and I mean fine. I've never met a more sane person in my life.
Except she thinks she's an angel.
She's either the craziest person in the world, or she's who she says she is.
So are you honestly telling me you think she's an angel?
No, I'm saying that there's nothing else about her that makes her delusional, except that she thinks she's an angel. She makes more sense than my plumber, and he thinks he's going to win the lottery on April Fool's Day, 1999. Who's delusional?
What are you saying? Is she competent?
Take away the angel factor? Yes. But I'm not going to stand up in court and say that. I would be laughed out of the business.
All you have to say is that she understands the charges and that she can assist in her defense.
Her defense is being an angel. You try to prove that, you'll be out of a job, too. You're gonna lose this, Jake.
How do you know?
Nobody wants this to come to trial. Nobody wants those kind of headlines. Webster declares Heavenly Visitor is competent. Will DA prosecute or persecute Lost Angel?
Nobody wants this to go to trial.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nobody wants this to go to trial.
We're supposed to meet her at 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois, not Florida. See, I wrote it down.
My hearing is tomorrow, Claire. Oh, Mayday. I won't be coming back here. And I just wanted you to know that I'm glad I met you and... Bye-bye, Angel. Bye-bye.
I instructed Sergeant Hennessy to break down the door. As we entered the apartment, I observed a Caucasian male jump towards the window and a Caucasian female holding Exhibit A.
And can you identify that female?
Yes, ma'am. There she is.
Your Honor, please let the record show that Detective Cates has identified the defendant, Monica Doe. Did you then interrogate the suspect?
Yes, ma'am. She admitted to having the cocaine in her possession at the time of her arrest.
What else were you able to ascertain during your interrogation?
Well, she refused to give a last name. She had no identification. And she kept saying she was an angel.
What did you do at the conclusion of your interrogation?
Well, we booked her and I notified the psychiatric evaluation unit.
Thank you, Detective Cates. Your witness.
Detective Cates, was Ms. Monica Doe's name on your warrant?
No, sir.
Were you surprised to find her there?
Yes, sir.
Did she offer any explanation?
Well, she said she was at the wrong address, that she was supposed to be at 801 Cedar in Jacksonville, Illinois.
To do what?
Well, she said she and someone she identified as Tess were supposed to appear as angels to a kindergarten teacher who was going to leave her husband.
Uh-huh. And did you check out her alibi?
That she was an angel. I had her, I had the cocaine. I'm not interested in Illinois. I'm interested in the state of Florida.
Thank you very much.
Miss Cheney, call your next witness.
Dr. A.C. Arnovitz.
Ah, he was awfully nice. I enjoyed our little chats.
Oh, that's nice.
Dr. Arnovitz, did you examine Monica Doe?
Yes, I have.
And in your expert opinion, is she competent to understand the charges against her?
Monica Doe suffers from delusions and hallucinations, as well as an altered sense of self. In her delusional state, believing that she is an angel, it is my opinion that she might very well consider herself above the law.
No, that's not true. We always honor the law.
Counsel, restrain your client.
You're not helping.
What treatment would you recommend for someone diagnosed as delusional?
A stringent pattern of psychotropic drugs in a psychiatric hospital.
So, you would not recommend incarceration in a prison?
In her naive state, incarceration could put her life in jeopardy.
Thank you, Doctor. There's nothing further.
Excuse me, Doctor. I have a few questions. Now, in your opinion, incarcerating Miss Monica Doe would put her life in jeopardy?
Yes.
But a stringent pattern of psychotropic drugs in a mental institution would not?
No, of course not.
What happens when a schizophrenic patient takes psychotropic drugs?
Many become more balanced and able to connect in a healthy manner with reality.
And what happens to a person who is not psychotic who takes them?
A mentally stable person might become slightly depressed, otherwise nothing.
Nothing. So, when Miss Monica Doe was given the medication, what was her reaction? Feel free, doctor, to consult your notes.
Well, I didn't personally examine Monica Doe after administering.
So you don't know? You don't know whether Monica Doe's reaction to psychotropic drugs was that of a normal human being or not?
No.
Thank you very much, Doctor. That was very helpful. No further questions, Your Honor.
Ms. Cheney?
Prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Dr. Ellen Schrader as my first witness.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Be seated.
Your Honor, Dr. Schrader was subpoenaed this morning, so I would ask the court to declare her a hostile witness. Dr. Schrader, have you examined Monica Doe?
Yes, extensively.
And in your expert opinion, what is her mental state?
I found her to be responsive, lucid, alert.
Okay, doctor, let me pose a hypothetical situation here. If Monica Doe had said that she were instead a plumber and not an angel, is there anything in her behavior that would lead you to believe that she is insane?
No.
So, if we substitute the word plumber for angel, and if Monica Doe had said that she went to the wrong address to fix a toilet instead of a soul, would you still consider her delusional or just directionally impaired?
I would not consider her delusional.
Thank you. Oh, doctor, I have one more question. Do you believe in angels yourself?
No, I do not.
But you could not, however, prove that they do not exist.
Your Honor, this witness is not an expert in angelology.
Who is? No further questions, Your Honor.
Oh, no questions.
I would like to call Teresa Heyman, Your Honor.
Mrs. Heyman, please.
Witness is excused.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Would you state your full name and address, please?
Teresa Marie Heyman, 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois.
How are you employed?
I'm a kindergarten teacher for Washburn Elementary.
And Ms. Heyman, please tell the court what happened to you on March the 2nd?
I was planning to leave my husband for someone else. I packed and I walked out the door. There was a cab waiting outside. The driver of the cab was a woman named Tess, and she was holding something. It was a drawing my 4-year-old had made of my family. I don't know how she got it. Then there was a light. I don't know where it came from, but it was beautiful. It filled the cab. It was all around me. Then Tess spoke to me. She told me things I knew, but I'd forgotten. Like, my husband loved me. My children loved me. God loved me. I cried. Then I walked back into my home.
And did this, Tess offer you any explanation for all of this?
Yes. I know this sounds crazy, but she said that she was an angel and that she was sorry that she wasn't there sooner, but she was filling in for another angel who had been, how did she put it, detained.
And did she identify this other angel?
Tess called her Monica.
Thank you. No further questions.
Thank heavens Tess made it.
Your Honor, may we approach? Oh, Your Honor, I move that we strike this witness's testimony from the record because it is totally, completely immaterial to the competency of Monica Doe.
Your Honor, it is completely relevant to establishing the credibility of my client.
As an angel, Jake, I'm not going to retry Miracle on 34th Street in my courtroom.
This is not about Santa Claus. This is about the life of a young woman. Now, if you will allow me to put Monica Doe on the stand, I can prove to you that she completely fulfills the competency requirements. She understands the charges against her.
Yes, I do. Possession with intent to distribute, mandatory 15 to 25 years in the pen.
She can assist in her own defense.
Are you telling me that if she goes to trial, you'll put angels on trial as well?
And are you telling me that you don't want this to go to trial because of what? You don't believe in angels? In God we trust, but angels we're not so sure about? Oh, this is going to be some trial.
I need to think about this. Step back. The witness is excused. Counsel, I've decided to examine the defendant myself. Ms. Doe?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do. So help me God.
Be seated.
Ms. Doe, a moment ago you repeated the formal charges against you. Now I'd like you to tell me what they mean.
Yes, of course. Well, Detective Cates and his fellows dropped in on the man in the bed, and they arrested him, and me too, because I was holding a bag that they said had drugs in it. They thought I was going to sell the drugs to the man in the bed.
Were you?
No, of course not. That would be crazy. Which is kind of funny, because that's what the doctors think I am, but of course I'm not.
But you think you're an angel.
Well, I am. So if I didn't think I was, then I would be crazy. Why is it when you talk to God, you're praying, but when God talks to you, you're nuts?
Court is adjourned for 1 hour.
All rise. Taking this case, huh?
Knowing that this girl's life,
Stop. Just say good job.
Go ahead, Jane.
Rex is coming back in 1 hour. He's going to entertain a motion to dismiss because he would rather drop the charges than put angels on trial in front of the whole world. Which means we are going to win this. And you, Ms. Doe, are going to walk right out of here.
Great. Anywhere we can get a cup of coffee.
I didn't think that angels drank coffee.
Well, how would you know? You don't even believe in them.
No, I don't.
It means a lot, you getting me out of all this trouble. But it would mean so much more if you did it because you believed that I am who I say I am. In some strange way, I feel like I failed.
Could we get a cup of coffee, please? Thank you. Back in Nam, I used to pray for angels all the time. We all did. I heard guys screaming for them. I heard children begging for them, but they never showed up. No angels in Saigon.
How do you know?
Because if an angel had seen what I saw, they would have put a stop to it. God abandoned us.
So you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in him just enough to hate the guy.
You blame God for the evil created by others?
Yeah, I blame him for not putting a stop to it.
Sometimes things get set in motion and they just have to play out. I'm learning that. God's timing is not our timing.
Cut the angel crap. You know what an angel looks like? They look like Claire.
Claire?
She was a nurse in Saigon. I don't know where she came from, but whenever we needed her, bam! She was right there, out of nowhere. It's the fall of Saigon. It's the last day. Everybody's scrambling to the rooftops, trying to get to the choppers before the Khan came in. I mean, it's everything you could possibly imagine hell to be. People are screaming and climbing over each other, terrified, everybody trying to get to the choppers. And there's one seat left, and it's Claire's. And she gives it up for a little Vietnamese orphan that I want to take back to the States so that I can adopt her. Her name was Mei Ling, but we used to call her Mayday because she was always getting in trouble.
Mayday?
I was the last one to go up the rope ladder, and I'm pulling Mayday up behind me. I had a firm grip on that kid. The crowds are desperate, and bam, somebody grabs a hold of her ankle and starts dragging her down. The copter's going up so fast I can't go hold on to her, and the next thing I know, she's plunging 100 feet down.
She died?
No, see, that's the amazing thing. She never hit the ground. Claire shows up out of nowhere and caught her. The last thing I see is Claire holding Mayday and smiling. I was sent there to kill. Claire was sent there to save lives, and she chose to do that
to the end. Now, that Monica is a real angel.
I know.
Court is in session. The Honorable Judge Stanley Webster presiding. All rise.
Be seated.
Look at that face. He's gonna drop the charges. I can tell I'm good at this.
Case number 20675, People versus Monica Doe.
The court has considered Ms. Doe's rather interesting explanation for her presence during a police action. However, the court also acknowledges the state's inability to disprove her explanation.
Good start.
As the court cannot disprove the existence of angels, it cannot therefore use angelhood as its sole basis for determining sanity. Other than confessing to be an angel, Miss Doe meets the requirements for competency standing trial.
Come on.
However, the court is also aware that Miss Doe's name did not appear on the original warrant, an oversight that will certainly be questioned at the trial, as well as the investigating officer's failure to follow up on Miss Doe's references to an identical address in Illinois, which, thanks to Mr. Stone, has shed disturbing light on these proceedings. Therefore, the court will entertain a motion to drop all charges.
I so move, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
Let the record show that all charges are...
No, Your Honor. I don't want to go free.
Are you crazy?
Maybe I am. Your Honor, please. I want to go back to the mental hospital.
Miss Doe, are you requesting to be committed?
Yes, sir. I want to plead crazy.
Your Honor...
Do you understand that you could not be released for 5 to 15 years, even longer?
Yes, sir. But believe me, it's the right thing to do. Remember when I said I thought I heard Florida even though it was Illinois?
It's over, Monica.
Well, I'm not sure what I heard. I mean, maybe I made a mistake, but God is using it to make something wonderful out of this. Maybe it was a mistake that I came here, but now He's given me a new purpose.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm going back in to help Claire.
Claire.
She's my roommate in the hospital. She's an angel, too, and she needs me now.
You are insane.
I don't expect you to believe me, but I really am an angel. And I thought I had to prove that, but proving it doesn't matter. I just have to behave like one.
Then why did you put me through all of this if all you had to do was behave like an angel? I mean, if you are not insane, if you are just confused or overly zealous, then you are throwing your life away.
There's no greater love than to give your life for your friend. I learned that from Claire. So did you. Thank you for all your help, Jake. Whether you believe it or not, God has used you for something very beautiful.
And then she said, God had used me for something wonderful. And then she went back.
Very strange woman. She's not a psychotic. She's not an angel. I don't know.
Any chance? I mean, what if she were?
An angel? She would click her heels 3 times and fly away.
No, not if she were needed. Not if God had another agenda for her.
I never thought of you as the type to believe in God.
I never thought of him as the type to believe in me.
Stop drinking. Go home, go to bed. I'm late for a dinner appointment. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come over here and sit with me.
Tess, where have you been?
Filling in for Monica. Paris, Cuba, Illinois. How's she doing?
Well, you trained her very well, Tess. She just made a tremendous sacrifice.
So we're back on track?
She was never off track.
No kidding. It would be so nice to know these things in advance, if you know what I mean.
Jake. No. No happy hour jokes. Promise. Bartender. Anyone deserve a drink? You do.
Thanks. I was just leaving. Well, I can't say that I'm glad to see you back here, but I bet Claire is. Aren't ya? She hasn't said a word since you left.
When was Claire committed, Peter?
Oh, it was before my time. She came back, they told me they brought her back here from Nam, one of the last groups of POWs or something.
Mayday. I know all about Mei Ling, Claire. Where is she now? Don't know. I don't know what happened to her either. But I know she's in God's hands, and so are you. Oh, Claire, I don't know what you saw in Vietnam when the Americans left. But I know it's why you're here right now. Mayday, Mayday. Tell me about the little girl. Go on. I know you can. I had her in my arms. They were burning the city. There were flames. The men with guns took her away. I couldn't find her. I failed. I lost Mayday. God turned his back on me, and now I've forgotten who I am. No, that's not true. It's you who have forgotten who God is. He would never turn his back on you. Nothing. Not death or life or war, not the past, the present, or the future. No one, no creature on this earth can ever separate you from God's love. And nobody knows that better than an angel. You are an angel, aren't you, Claire? I'm an angel too. And I've been sent here to take you home. And I'm going to stay right here until you are ready. I can't find my way back to heaven. Just reach up. Reach up like you did for Mei Ling, and he will take you the rest of the way. I know he will.
Claire.
Jake. I have a message for you, Jake. I was supposed to deliver it a long time ago on the helicopter, but I chose to stay behind. God used me anyway to catch Mei Ling. Jake. Oh, Jake. God loves you, and he knows all the secrets of your heart. The horrors of the war you had to endure, you mustn't blame him for. But you've allowed the past to come between you and God. Turn the past over to God. He's strong enough to take it. And give him your future too. And Jake, he'll make you strong enough to live it.
always knew they were angels.
Yeah, I think I did too.
So, this is where it all started. 801 Cedar.
Yeah, well, it looks very different now, of course.
Well, I mean, after Bobby was convicted of smuggling drugs, everything was probably confiscated and sold off at auctions, state law.
Well, I hope the new tenants are happier here. And cleaner.
Oh, they will be, baby. The whole building's going to be turned into the home for orphans and child survivors of trauma.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, this is the good part right here.
Executive Director Mei Ling Gustafson.
Mei Ling? Is she in this country?
She's in this city.
Oh! See, it's a miracle.
They happen every day.
I guess they do.
Dedicated to a man named Jake and an angel named Claire. They served their country, their God, and many children with all they had. May we here do the same.